then Zarin shoved every guard off of Mage because he has big, sexy muscles.
Oh.
And then Zarin was praised by Adelante especially because he's so smart. And then they all teleported away. Thanks to Zarin, of course. Because of Mage. We were able to get them out, and we ported away, and then we started making our way towards Quadport.
Quadport?
There you go. And then Malia was very, very confused and intrigued by the weird tree that was lingering over the bloody road area because they got messed up by Jacob, perhaps. And the tree's like, who could do this bad? And then Molly's like, this is bad. This is horrible. And then we ended up going into town. And then yes, and then we went to like the port area, the harbor area, and we found some guy on a boat, and then we're like, yo, we'll pay you 800 gold. I think it was Caitlin Adelante, one of the women said that. And then they're like, whoa, 800, that's big money. Why do you want to go there? And then I think someone said we're going fishing, and they're like, all right.
Nope.
I don't think anyone said that.
And then they said, yeah, you can just drop us off in the middle of the ocean. We're just fishing.
We're going. Totally. Nothing says here.
You guys did just kind of say we have some undisclosed business in the middle of the ocean. We just need you to take us there. And
This
back.
is Aaron's recap.
We said we were adventurers.
He wasn't even paying attention.
He was not paying attention.
To be fair, I loved the first half of that recap. Where the tree man said, oh no, who could have done this?
Oh no, who could have done it?
And then the guy's like, well, let me get my shit together, and then we can eat.
We can eat.
And that's where we ended. Oh,
Right.
Adelante and Zarin went on a date, and Adelante didn't give a single fuck about it. Alright, then
What?
that's where we ended.
Wait, what?
Get down!
Yeah, last we ended, you had boarded and set out on your newly hired ship. You will cover 50 miles today as you are pulled by the clanking of chains leading underwater faster than any wind-blown ship you've ever been on out into the ocean, nearly making it all the way to the trade canals that are still east of you at this point in a single afternoon. It's most of you are fairly familiar with a boat. Whether or not you're comfortable is not of object at the moment, but most of you know or have spent at least significant time on a boat, traveling between continents, journeying as part of this own adventure. None of you need a tour. You know that the rooms on the lowest and second lowest floors with beds are for you to take. You know where the galley is and can find yourself food. And you know how to stay out of the way of the half a dozen sailors who live and work on this ship, as well as the captain. What is strange is that there are no sails or rigging to stay out of the way of. The most interesting thing is when the whales come up for air about every hour or so, preferring to swim about 20 feet below the surface of the water to have the best aid of the currents possible. Is there anything that I need to know about this night before we say that you have already progressed this day? You guys want to meet the whales?
I mean, that would be pretty cool.
The whales individually have names.
I can't talk to whales.
Are you sure they can't talk back?
I lean over the side. Thanks, whales. That's it.
Quick, we need someone to do awakening.
Whales
A
have
whale can
names. What are whales' names?
You go up to the deck and see one of the sailors' feet is throwing what looks like strips of like nice cuts of ham and bacon, like thick, like what would feed your whole crew with bacon for the morning. He's throwing one each to these 4 creatures, and as they come up, he will call them by name. He will first call Bluey, then Spray, then Ripley, and lastly, Boomer, the biggest and oldest of the whales.
Of course.
How old are they? How long have they been working?
Oh, they were a part of the crew before I joined. Bluey's the youngest, and she's in charge of keeping the others in line. But Bluey's been on 9 years now. The rest, decade and a half. Except for Boomer. I mean, I couldn't even tell you.
Can't be as old as Adelante. No way.
Hurtful, but maybe. Nah, I doubt it's true. He's
Y'all want to
gotta
feed
be
him?
older than me.
Yes, Zarin would want to feed.
I love
Alright.
to feed the whales. Don't wanna put
Have
the-
you ever been to SeaWorld?
No, I was too poor.
Okay, it's it's what I imagine SeaWorld is like if you're the person who works for SeaWorld. You dangle some ham in the air, and it will breach and open its mouth for you to throw the large handfuls of meat.
Cute.
Do these whales have an elemental affinity like we were hearing about in town?
You don't notice anything that would set them apart from normal killer whales, apart from their size. They're all fairly large and heavily muscled for their size. They also all have what appears to be a small, like, it's about the size of a keychain that has some sort of crystal on it attached to their dorsal fins. Each of them have one. They all look identical. The crew are happy to tell you about their whales and how everything works if you're curious. Molly can absolutely spend time learning about that.
They're too small for a One Piece reference. They are too small. Babies.
Eventually, the dinner bell will be rung. You guys are all called for food. It's simple fare, stew. And shortly after that, they call for everyone to begin heading to their berths. Night Watch will keep an eye out, and you all will have a safe rest. Unless you would all like to continue to keep watch despite that. Everybody pick a room. You can go wherever you would like on the bottom 2 floors. This is the communal bunk room. If you feel more comfortable, there are spare hammocks.
Yes.
So,
It's party time.
No, this one.
What the hell?
You
I'm
guys
mad
are
at
welcome
you.
to share.
Why are you mad at me? As if they wouldn't share the room.
Aiden is classy enough to be like, look, I'm just gonna have the other bed.
No,
It's
come on.
fine. We don't need to bang on the
Come
on the ship.
here.
Ugh. No, it's all knees and elbows.
I didn't know where you
Long,
went.
Skinny, lanky man.
You disappeared to the very bottom of the ship.
How unlike Ashen to disappear of as far away as possible.
Then expect me to be there. I didn't even know you went there.
Kept in the dark and fed on shit. Oh. Okay. Does anyone want to set any precautions for the night? How anxious or paranoid are any of you?
No.
Full sending it.
Okay. Night will pass, morning will rise. Each of you have your own difficulty or ease of sleeping on a ship. For some of you, it reminds you of a long journey to new places. For some of you, it reminds you of trips into danger or the worst periods of your lives. But one way or another, the morning will come. You look out over a mostly calm sea that you can see somewhere on the horizon to your east. There is a large bank of fog and mist.
Well, it's that nice morning air. Gotta see if I can't spot anything in the mist ahead.
You can try. It's quite a bit away. You actually can tell that it's like over the horizon. You're seeing it more as a weather pattern on the horizon than like an active obstruction that you'll reach in today's journey.
Oh, boy.
It's the next day, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It is the next day.
Alright. Saren wakes up, stretches at the door, knocks on Adelante's door, gets inside without waiting for her to answer the door, and sits on the chair and stares at her.
He's staring at her?
Not saying a single word, just staring at you.
Angry dog.
Paralysis demon.
He
Rats.
sits, he sits on her chest.
Oh my god.
Adalji,
She
you
wakes up,
immediately
it's like, I
begin
can't
suffocating.
Yeah, she wakes up. Ah, I can't breathe.
Nah, I'm just joking. He would not do that, but yeah,
I
he's just
dreamed that I was drowning.
He's just sitting and watching you. You know that Elmo gif?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
I feel like she's just laying there. She just opens her eyes. And... Why are you making me sleep?
He doesn't say anything.
She just gets up and gets dressed and.
No. Get back in bed.
Oh, what? What?
Just stay in bed today. I have a bad
Just-
feeling.
Just
Just sleep.
don't come to school tomorrow.
I'm
I'm sorry.
fucked.
Don't
Get
go
out
to
of
the
my
object
school.
today. And then I feel like she just sits down. Like, okay. weird, but okay.
Yeah.
You guys continue on your journey. I'm going to take you to the world map and move your boat. As you sail out and away from Quadbor on this day, the last signs of land that can only be seen from the crow's nest are lost to the horizon. And by the end of this day, the fog bank is massive before you. It's still maybe 30 nautical miles ahead of you, but it reaches down and touches the surface of a seemingly stilled ocean, and it reaches up so high that you can't see the top of these cloud formations. It seems to roil within, as if just past the seemingly calm exterior of these clouds, a tempest is raging. Wild thunderstorms and tornadoes. Ashen, it's funny that you mentioned that. Many of the sailors, you all take notice throughout the day, take time to walk over to the mast, touch a small amulet that they have at their neck, and say a few words before returning to their duties. The more superstitious of them seem to be doing it every half hour or so to calm their nerves. And an air of grimness seems to set about the crew. This is certainly not what they were expecting. The captain seems unfazed. You know you're not far from the edge of the continental shelf. Tomorrow you'll be over the deepest parts of the ocean. What preparations do you all make tonight?
Mm. I think because it's storming. Actually, Zarin didn't leave the place, so he doesn't know what's going on upstairs.
Well, this would have been all. This is like
hmm.
I'm describing the whole day. You know, so
Oh,
at
okay.
any point you can say I did this X, Y, Z. This is a fully freeform like thing.
Gotcha. I think Zarin's gonna keep watch. Because the storm could be bad, so wants to keep watch throughout the night to make sure things are okay, or if the sailors need help or something happens.
Okay.
He's going to watch.
Alright. Zaren, you'll stay up after the dinner bell is rung tonight. Sitting on the deck. Here, we'll go back to the map. Where would you like to be?
Probably maybe sitting on top of this like crate.
Mhm.
Kind of like in the front, just to...
Round the clock, there is always a sailor manning the massive ballista and keeping an eye on the whales and their progress.
Hmm.
It's probably not the same person that let you feed them before.
Okay. He's just gonna keep to himself until just like looking and making sure everything's okay.
Yeah, for sure. Does anyone else want to do anything? Crew seem to be preparing for weather. Patches are battened down and that sort of thing, so that it doesn't need to be scrambled for in the morning.
Strangely enough, going around to check if everyone's windows are closed. Like the portcullises, if they can be opened or not.
I'm gonna say I don't think the portholes on this ship can be opened.
Excellent. That's what I'd like to
So
hear.
you are good there. Is anyone having trouble sleeping? I'll say as night begins to fall.
Say yeah, just because I would probably want to check the ship over at night.
Okay.
I will also probably say yeah, a little bit. As much as she likes Ashen, small, dark, cramped spaces aren't great.
At the bottom of the ship too, where the sounds of the water and the creaking are the loudest.
I would say
Obvious
during the
person
day,
had- Yeah.
during the day, she would want to drag Ashen topside at least for a while.
No.
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 Wow, then she's going by herself.
Okay.
All that sea spray and salt is gonna ruin my books.
They're in your bag of holding.
I can't read them in my bag of holding.
My book.
My book.
My book.
Ashen has gone through 3 of the 4 candles that you were given for this room already. Okay. So, Zaren, watchful on the top of the ship. Ku, anxious, checking doors and making sure that people who go to sleep, like Aiden, are watched over. Molly, what do you do as you're struggling to sleep?
Probably look through the chats with Rowan. Or just check on him.
Yeah,
Okay.
I imagine he doesn't have too early of a bedtime. So especially
Or just
a
go
little bit
back
of a
and
late
reading
night.
them, like if it's too
Yeah.
late even.
I think the thing is, like, Malia, you know he's probably awake, but also you're like, shouldn't be on his phone this late. I'm not gonna text him right now.
I mean, wait, because the familiar's still with him, so.
Yes, is
Right.
assuming that you left it there
Yeah.
and it lasts until dispelled. You don't have to keep the spell prepared or anything, so it hasn't been exploded, I don't think.
Yeah. Good to know. But yeah, just restless, I guess.
Where do you find yourself in your restlessness? Reading text, but are you sitting in your bed? Are you on deck?
I mean, it settles in more like in bed cuddling Ashen, with Ashen asleep.
One arm around Ashen, the draped across your chest, phone in your hand, iPod in your hand.
Yeah.
Zern, why don't you give me that perception check?
You got it. 1 second.
Ooh.
Okay. Zeren, as night falls, they light the torches on the corners of the boat, giving light in the immediate vicinity, but you can see into the darkness. You see out over the water towards this wall of mist that you're all headed towards. And it's genuinely massive.
Question.
The longer you yeah.
Um, earlier you mentioned that the crew kept on going up to, like, the journeyman idol or something and praying.
They were going towards the main cabin
Mhm.
that goes up the tallest, that has the only thing that looks like a mast coming out of it, and they
Okay.
would press their hands against it and whisper a few words.
Okay. And you said that the crew seemed uneasy, but the captain wasn't, or someone wasn't. Is that right?
Yeah, the captain didn't seem worried, at least from what you could tell on a casual glance.
Okay, and he's he's obviously asleep right now, right?
The captain, yes,
Sleeping.
he does not have the night shift. There's another man at the wheel currently. He would be in his bed.
Okay. All right.
But with the 26, the clouds seem wrong to you. This mist, this wall of opaque whiteness blocking your vision. It's not as it should be. And the swirling inside, those things that look almost like dancing black shapes, if you abstract them, they don't look like storms. They look like giant figures striding over the water. Easily 30, 40 feet tall. And you blink and your vision shifts back, and it's just this massive wall that stretches in front of you as far as you can see to the north or south. But you can also now tell that it gently curves away from you, as if it were a giant wall, circular in nature, covering hundreds of square miles. And you're all headed right for it. You should hit it sometime tonight.
Okay. Kinda creepy. Uneasy, for sure.
How late do you stay up?
Mm, probably like how long are our watches for? Like 2 hours each?
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
Zeren, as you finish your first 2 hours of watch, it doesn't look as if you're much closer to the wall. But as the next 2 hours begin to go by, it's almost as if a section of the wall closest to you extends outwards. And at first it's hard to tell if it's a visual illusion, but as another hour passes, a strong, cold wind begins to blow east to west, straight in your face. If you were a normal sailing ship, it would be very difficult to continue forward into this kind of headwind. But due to your ship's nature, it doesn't slow you very much. But it does seem to be propelling the bank of clouds towards you at a surprising rate.
Well, I guess I'm not too freaked out because the people that are on watch or controlling Serene's ship are not really doing anything, are they? Are they freaking out?
I mean, this is the heading that they were given by their captain. So they don't seem to be freaking out, but you have noticed that they've been nervous all day, and that does not seem to be stopping or slowing down. Unnatural cloud movements are a thing that people have seen, but it's hard to tell, especially, you know, with your dark vision, you have a better view this far away from the ship than than almost anyone else does. You have the keenest eyes on board. At least the upper deck right now.
Hmm. Huh. Well, I think he's just gonna continue watching.
Okay. As you get closer and closer, it is clear that a maybe 100, 200 foot long section of this wall has pushed outwards toward you. The same way a storm seems to break up, but completely touching the ground and still going up far higher than you're comfortable with. As you watch, the nervousness of the crew begins to tip. You hear the helmsman open the door and step out onto the deck, looking up again. We're supposed to head into that!
Alright.
And the person next to you is gonna turn around and make some sort of non-committal grunt, but you can tell that his forehead is creased and worried. You guys aren't more than a few 100 feet away from the edge of it now.
Okay.
Looks like we're being welcomed.
Yeah.
What a fucking welcome I'd like very much.
Yeah, apologies about that.
The ship. I don't want anything to come to danger for the whales. So slow him down, and he'll yell that last part up to the guy on the top, who will make some kind of movement against the dish that he has up there, and the forward momentum of your ship immediately slows. Enough that there's actually a jolt. Anyone not in a hammock in an actual bed slides slightly a few inches to the north side of this map.
Whoa.
I'll stop. I really don't like the way that looks. Ku, you're on deck now. Would you like to make me some sort of check?
Sure. Can I do an arcana to see? Especially with particular magics, if I recognize any of them.
Sure. Especially with what you heard in Quad War about elements being stolen, this is very much in line with wind or cloud-based creatures. You know of some undead that can create powerful and huge walls of mist that they then attack their victims in. Even some kinds of vampires become mist. This itself, this reminds you of the work of giants, deeply elemental creatures in their own nature. You've heard tales of cities in the sky protected by impenetrable wall of storms. Could be something like that as well. The problem with magic is there are so many options. You make your way over to join Zeren.
I would. I might be accompanied by a couple of big fellows if they're out there. I really hope it's the big ones and not the small ones.
Wait, those are actually. Oh. I thought those were just clouds.
Could be.
Yeah, with Zaren's help, Zaren can now point out the massive figures. He can see probably 6 of them striding out over the water towards you.
Towards us.
Legs that disappear with every step in the mist.
Okay,
And
it's
it's
time
hard to
to.
keep an eye on them.
We should probably wake up the rest
Yep,
of
I'm
the
getting
gang,
them.
right? Okay.
That jolt would have woken up Malia, I think.
Absolutely.
Go and see if anyone else has just gone back to bed, because I know some of them will.
Aiden's back in bed. Aiden's still asleep.
Oops.
You would tell Ashen that she would be going topside to see what was going on.
Whip open the door like, come on, up.
It's just rough currents. Come back to bed.
Knock at the.
Get up!
Zaren, you hear, alright, fuck it. And then somebody starts loudly ringing a bell on deck.
Come on, Caitlin, Holiday. Things walking out of mist fog walls. It's not good. The options are even worse.
That bell can mean anything.
She says down in the hole.
It's dinner time. I'm not hungry.
You'll eventually join. Zeren.
Okay. As you all begin making your way to the top of the deck, Zaren, who is standing at the top, sees these things get even closer. And we're gonna go. Everyone but. Did anyone? Is Ashen genuinely EP and not wanting to come up?
They're getting ready.
They're getting their pants on.
They're just not rushing.
Okay.
Well-
Remember. Rush.
No job.
Alrighty.
No Russian. Oh shit. The map looks hot.
You make your way up to the deck one at a time. And as you look upwards, you can see the bank, fog, and mist getting even closer. And Zaren, with a yell, can see several figures within that he points out to you. Seeming to cause and inhabit the mist wall. These spectral figures appear to be skeletons made of cloud and wind. And they do not seem very happy with you.
Oh, fun.
Are the whales freaking out?
The whales were already halted, and at the sound of the bell, they seem to have been trained to dive, and they are actively diving down to the limit that their chains will allow. We're gonna roll into initiative.
Initiative. Alright.
Alrighty. Ku, Caitlin, Zaren, Malia, Ku, again? Oh, that's an Arcana. I'm dumb. Who am I missing? Adelante. Adelante?
Lily? Hello.
Last thing they said in chat was One Piece reference. Final words.
Yes, they just went to go watch One Piece real quick.
Yeah, whole season.
All 1,000 episodes.
You cry over the whale.
Oh, maybe she's talking to someone. What are you doing, woman?
I'm here.
Hello.
I had to help somebody pick something up.
What's the ladder, Wilson?
No, I put the ladder back when I was done replacing the battery.
Oh. Oh, hey, beat.
Alrighty. If that is everybody, we're going to get started. The cloud wall billows and separates, and a massive form makes itself known. As you all see, this gigantic creature move out. It is very difficult to see into the surrounding mist that this thing cloaks itself with. Anyone who tries to attack it will have disadvantage, at least for the moment. The cold wind that Zeren felt grows stronger as this thing makes motions as if drawing something from behind it and throwing it forward. A beam of massively cold, chilling winds are going to shoot outwards, crossing the deck of the ship. I need everyone except Adelante to make me a Constitution saving throw against these bitterly cold winds.
Can I have advantage?
No.
That's only for dex saves. isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Don't forget, everybody's close enough to get a +5 from Caitlin. So Zeren, that's a 21. Malia, that is an 8. She got a 26. We got a 20. Caitlin got a 16. Okay. Caitlin and Malia are going to fail. That is going to be... those who succeeded are going to take half damage and not have the additional effect. That is 37 cold damage. Or... 17. Nope, 19.
Alright, it takes
18.
19
There you
radiant
go.
damage.
You are correct, 18. I can't do math.
Anything that damages me before I attack it takes half of its own damage.
Yes.
So it also takes 18 damage.
Yes, sir. Those who fail, you are also incapacitated. As you are chilled so badly that you cannot take actions or reactions, you can only move. So that is Malia and Caitlin are incapacitated. For the moment, you can repeat this save. Ku, the winds of winter blow across the deck of the ship, and you hear your captain yell out in pain. He seems to have taken the brunt of that and lived.
Excellent. I can still just make it out though, right? Even with the disadvantage.
You can see it.
Alrighty. All other moves are useless right now, so I'm gonna do this as I will pull out a fucking wand that I've always kept in reserve. And jam-pack this at max level straight at that cloud boy. Magic missile. Force 35.
Okay, that one at a time slams into this creature as it seems unaccustomed to directly being attacked in this way. It is slammed several times and blurs even more.
Alright, Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Undead giants. That's gonna be great. Everyone get the fuck back. As I will tuck back a little bit and stash the wand away as it's not dissolved.
Okay. And I will actually, let me add, Adelante, what would you like to do? So I add quickly dynamic lighting wolves.
Which one was the captain? This guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I am going to make my way over to him. How rough does he look? How
He is
almost
bloodied
dead
from
is he?
that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Adelante will run towards him. Probably, I can stand here. This is the top of the stairs. Get in front of him. And she'll say, you should take your men below deck. And, here, just so you can actually make it there. And, we're gonna drop a little cure wounds on him.
Okay.
It's only cloaked.
Okay. 17 heals.
Yeah, and she'll tell him to take his men below deck for a while.
He'll nod, shaking and shivering. He seems unable to do very much at the moment.
Right. And he will stay here for now.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we will go to Zaren.
Well, I can't hit him from here.
Oh no, a ranged enemy.
Oh no. Fuck. My crossbow. No. I think Zara's just gonna try to get as close as possible to it. Actually. That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
You could hold your attack action.
Okay, I'll do that.
Alright. Another of the spectral clouds is going to drift out of the cold and dark mist and blast Caitlin, Zaren, and Ku with another chilling wind. I need a con save from the three of you.
I don't have any sort of
I'll use
like
my once
auto
per.
fail because I'm incapacitated or something.
No.
Or-
You use your once per Ku?
Mhm.
Okay. Everyone will succeed and take half, so only 19 cold damage, and no one is incapacitated.
That guy will take 10 radiant damage.
Excellent.
Sorry,
Or
5
9.
radiant damage.
Oh, wait.
Because I
You
saved,
succeeded, and you took.
and then I also take half damage. Because
You
I
also
haven't
take
attacked
half.
it yet.
Okay.
So
So
I
it
take 10 and
takes-
it takes 5.
It takes... Well, you take 9, and it takes 4.
Yes.
Okay, Malia, you can only move on your turn. You cannot dash either, but at the end of your turn, you can save against the chilling winds.
So I-
Incapacitated.
Can't do anything anyway.
I'm sorry.
Get it covered.
Where's cover? Like inside?
This is a 5-foot railing. There is a door there. There is a door here. There is a trapdoor here. If you wanted to get below deck, or you could run to where you will be most optimally positioned for next turn. It's hard to spread out on deck of a ship.
Right. Is this a door? What is this? Like, how is this?
Yeah, that enters into the first floor of the wheel cabin.
Is this open?
The
Or is it
doors
just
here,
like-
yeah. These doors,
these
those doors lead
connect?
underneath. So there are three. The map that we're currently on has 3 decks. You're at the lowest one. The stairs lead up to the second, and then this deck. Underneath here is the captain's cabin. Underneath this whole section is where the kitchen and the pantry and then the galley is. And if you head down here, that's where all your rooms were.
Like, can I duck in through here and exit here? I don't.
No, those are on separate floors because there's a set.
Oh, okay.
Who's on the stairs here? You can see.
Ah, all right.
Audalante is also on the other stairs.
Okay.
Ladder,
Okay,
whatever.
I'll just get to cover, I guess. Or
Okay.
would that be here?
Yeah. Break
And
line of
try
sight
to-
with anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 15. Oh, plus 5. A 20 will succeed. You are no longer incapacitated. You are immune to the incapacitated nature of chilling wind. I'm gonna put you right here. Oh, no, that's better. Okay. We go again. It is time for one of the clouds to go. This one is going to envelop this guy here in mists, and he disappears from sight.
Oh.
The wall as a whole seems to begin advancing. The captain is going to yell to his men and try and run past Adelante and into the below decks area. His remaining men will follow. This guy can make it. These guys can both make it. This guy can make it. And this guy up here is going to climb down. Yeah, he can also make it. Alright, so all of the remaining crew members on the deck get below decks and out of sight. He does not succeed on his incapacitated check. Okay. Next, the clouds continue their relentless march forward. Caitlin, you are incapacitated, however you can still move.
Alright, I'm gonna dust off my wings. And I'm just gonna fly maybe 15 feet in the air. Because these guys are all flying, right?
They are about 15 feet above the the ocean.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna fly a little bit into the air. Maybe draw some aggro. Also, if I go high enough up, they can't hit us all in a line. And that's me.
How high? Because if you start going very
15
high,
feet
you'll
above the boat.
15 feet above the boat. Okay. So 25 feet. With a 21, you are no longer incapacitated at the end of your turn.
Cool.
Anyone who saves against that is immune to the incapacitating effects of the wind. Unfortunately, this one still has some people to hit that aren't immune. I need Malia, Ashen, and Adelante to make me a con save. Alright, everyone will succeed, just half damage, so only 18 cold damage. And then we go to Ashen, who got blasted twice on their slow walk up from downstairs. Formerly chilling. shield.
Hold on. My tokens are off of the map. Okay. Ashen will approach Malia. Do you need to go below deck and warm up?
I'm okay.
Alright. And I'm gonna... bonus action Blade Song.
Classic. Juicy.
And... give me 1 second.
Mage armor, I assume?
Nah, not yet. Go ahead and take one of these.
Boom.
That's a good question. Let's do closest guy.
Okay, it is at disadvantage.
No,
They are blurry.
no. I should have made a saving throw. Where'd it go? No.
The duality of man. Ashen, you fire the textbook perfect firebolt. It's beautiful, except it was at where the cloud was just a second ago.
That'll be me.
Alrighty, we go back to this spectral cloud, which is going to get to right about here. Zeren, as it gets closer and closer to you, you breach through into what feels like the eye of the storm that is surrounding it, and you can see it. You're no longer at disadvantage. It is standing next to the boat, and it reaches out with 2 hands, one each to touch you, 10 feet away. That's a 16 and a 27.
27, yes. 16, no. Oh.
Am I close enough? Actually, I might not be close enough. I'm close enough to it. Okay. Can he see though? Does he need eyes? It only works if they.
Apparently he does need his eyes. It
Okay.
does need its eyes. It's not immune to being blinded. So, we roll again. Spectral touch. That's a 29 instead of a 27. So the 27 is still gonna hit.
Yeah.
God damn it.
That is going, as this thing reaches out and connects with you, there is a crack of force, and you take 20 force damage and 14 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
I need you to make me a con save.
20 necrotic and how much?
14. 20 force, 14 necrotic. 30
Oh,
14.
okay. Okay.
And I need a constitution save. On 24, nothing else bad happens to you.
The good thing you're so good at this.
Thank God for Caitlyn, huh? Kuposhak! Hey now!
Alrighty. We are going to bonus action Shadow Blade at 3rd level to give it that extra damage. Kipping off the boat and going for the one nearest closest to Zeren, but not exactly on top of him.
Huh? Alright. As you breach the 15-foot mark, you can suddenly see this thing much more clearly. No disadvantage.
Excellent. Is it dim, light, or dark in this area?
No. There is a torch literally in the square next to you.
Fair.
On-
Had to
on
ask if they
thing.
got snuffed out.
No, that's fair. It's not windy enough to snuff out the like shuttered lanterns that
Storm
your ships
lanterns.
use. Yeah, they're made for this essentially.
Excellent, excellent.
They've got magic wheels. They've got torches that don't go out, type shit.
Wow.
Oh Jesus,
Damn.
that is unfortunate. You don't see that a
Let's
lot.
see. You know what? Because why not?
Oh,
Make it
Oh,
a nat
shit.
20.
Awesome.
okay.
Awesome.
You know what? Okay.
Let me quickly rehash this. And then
Level did you say? Yep.
ignore the sneak, because sneak wouldn't happen.
Okay. So 36 psychic damage.
Yep.
All
Slicing
right.
straight through this fucker. As literally see like full on effect of it was definitely going to miss the blur, and then quickly swiping through to the other side and letting go of the blade for a brief moment to just sink through the middle of it. Almost
Very nice.
preternaturally.
Very, very nice. Is that gonna be you as you cut into this thing and leave a lasting mark?
That is me.
Alante.
I exist for keeping people alive. I will
Good
make
practice.
my little way over here. Oh hey buddy, you look like you need some help.
It's a little cold.
A little, just a little bit. Okay. And actually it looks like a decent amount of help.
Well,
Quick, use mass heal.
Haha, no.
give me a kiss.
Smooches.
He's
I will save the big stuff for a little bit and just give you one of these, Molly.
19 healing. Classic third level cure wounds.
Classic. You already know what it is. And that was even right. It was a little bit.
You do have to consider that you climb down the ladder,
Right. Yeah.
which is another 5 feet.
Well, yeah. I wanted to back up here anyway.
10 feet
So
up.
that's all though.
Okay. Bonus action.
Nothing that's not a spell.
Okay.
Thanks.
Of course.
Zeren.
Angie rage.
Angie rage.
Baby boy.
Can I hit any of these? I think this one I can hit, right?
It's hard to tell. It's so smoky. It's hard to make out where the ship ends. Oh, it might be too far away. It's so hard to tell.
Walk up to him. I walk.
You can see him. You step right into the spot where the person who was on watch with the whales with you was, and it is wet and slick with blood that has frozen over.
Oh god.
And as you look up, this spectral cloud leers at you, as skulls are excellent at doing.
Who would have thought I'd be here?
Ren, you're raging. You're so angry. Both of those are going to hit. 13.
Bang. Oh, and call the hunt. Cool. Caitlin. And I'm gonna close my eyes. Where will my mouse land? Malia.
Caitlin and Malia, you gain the abilities of Call of the Hunt. Zeren, you gain 15 temp HP.
God bless.
And you hit this thing with both of your strikes.
that's it.
Okay. This one is kind of not happy about what any of you guys are doing as it advances towards your ship. It's going to reach out and attempt to touch each of you, Zaren and Coot. Zaren first, since it's got advantage. It's a 26, Zaren, and a crit fail, Coot. Zaren, you take 22 force damage and 9 necrotic, 31 total.
Got it.
I also need a Constitution saving throw when that happens. Good lord. Okay, you are fine. Malia, you break the last of the frost that formed around your fingers and flex them, and your skin doesn't fall off. What would you like to do?
Amazing. Probably yell out. Would a sunburst work on these things?
Well, they're undead. They're probably not gonna like it.
Take that as a yes. Sorry, that's me trying to figure out
Oh, okay. No, that's
how I
fine.
would do this. Because it says 60-foot radius. I could get maybe these three in it if I threw it far back enough. Right? Math.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Trying to not get us in it, but at least this half
Yeah,
on
you
this
can.
end.
Essentially, like, the map goes far enough north that you can do it. Yes.
Okay.
You do a 60-foot from basically straight north of them, like that.
Yeah, just try to get these three in it.
Okay. You can do whatever you would like to do.
Roast them.
How do I do this?
Roll spell.
I would
You
use
need-
wish.
Oh, got
I
it.
would-
You don't have it on a. You don't have it macroed. Okay.
Yeah.
So go to the compendium, the
Hmm.
icon that looks like 3 books, one of them leaning against the other 2, and search for it there.
Mhm.
So then describe to us what happens and tell us what the things are. I assume it actually casts. It doesn't last, or it's an instant thing, right? So what does it look like? How much damage does it do? And what save do I need to make? What's the DC?
See, she finds a point in the distance that is far enough away and seems to get enough of whatever these things are in the radius. And a burst of light engulfs them. Let's see. On a failed save, creature takes 12d6 radiant damage and is blinded for 1 minute. Successful takes half as much damage and isn't blinded. Just copy paste.
Okay. A brilliant, blinding flash of light appears off of the bow of your ship. You all bring your hands up immediately, save Adelante and Malia, to shield your eyes from this. As it consumes and sweeps over these 3 things. What is the DC for the Constitution saving throw?
Where?
That's your spell save DC. Top of your spell page.
20.
20. Okay. 2 of them will fail, 1 of them will succeed. So that's half damage for that one, and it's not blinded. The other 2 take the full damage and are blinded. Can I get the damage, please? 12d6 radiant.
Sorry, how do I do this again?
Type /r space 12d6 in the text box. Alternatively, you can use the there you go. All right, 43 radiant damage sweeps over these 2 spectral clouds. This one is only going to take 21, but they are both blinded, which is good, because those are the ones that haven't used their chilling wind yet. Malia, you point out, you say, I wish for a sunburst, and the air over there explodes. Please mark off that you used that. What else would you like to do?
That's it.
Good
I'll
where you
just
are?
do that for him. Yep.
Okay. This one cannot see. It is blind. It is going to swing at where it last saw Zeren. It does so at disadvantage. So that is an 18 and a 20 to hit Zeren.
Miss.
Miss. Very nice. At the end of its turn, it gets to make another con save against blinded. A 17 is not going to save. I'll say it drifts slightly because it's a cloud. This one is going to come forward. No one is yet fighting the paladin. Chilling winds on the paladin. Caitlin, please give me a con save as this thing tries to blow you away from your ship to the north. 17 is going to fail. You're going to take 41 cold damage and be stunned until you can succeed on that save. Or, I'm sorry, not stunned, incapacitated until you succeed on that save.
I thought I was immune after succeeding.
You're immune. That's true. You are immune to being incapacitated. You do still take the damage.
Yep.
Thank you for my... And it takes how much damage?
Half of the damage I took, and since I took the full... Actually, no, I don't take the full 41. I haven't
You
hit
take
that guy
20.
Yet. Yeah, when
right?
you mess
And
up
it takes
20
10?
back, so it'll take 10.
Okay.
Because anything
Very
I
nice.
haven't attacked myself yet.
Okay. Which is everything right now.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be that one's turn. This one is blinded, so it's gonna kind of come in this direction, sort of. And it can probably sort of
Just doing the
check
blind
the
man walk.
description of this creature again. Yeah, it sort of hits the side of the ship, and you watch it put spectral hands on and step up with a foot that is mostly vapor. And it kind of runs into you, Adelante, a little bit. This thick, dense, cold column of air and smoke that serves as its leg. And it kind of blindly reaches down to you to attempt to strike you with disadvantage. That's a 13 and a 15.
No.
It gets to save at the end of its turn. A 22 will save, so it will. This one's eyes will clear at the end of its turn. Caitlin. One of them is aboard the deck of the ship. The rest are closing in.
How high is Ku off the ship? Or is she just like hovering?
I'd probably be equal to the deck of the ship.
Okay.
Because I would have to be able to reach this man.
Okay. I'm just gonna do this real quick so that I don't get too far away from everyone. I'm gonna fly above Ku. I'll put my token like this so you can actually still click on Ku if needed.
Yeah, at 25 feet, you are exactly 5 feet above Ku's 20-foot mark.
Alright, because I want to draw aggro from the ones that are hitting Ku. I'm gonna hit the one that Ku stabbed.
Okay. You do not have disadvantage against that one. Let's go for heavy attacks if I miss. I'm not gonna miss. These guys are undead? Yup. Remember to do your actual smite separately.
Yeah, I will. I'll put a dirty level 3 smite on that.
So roll it as a level 4 after this. After you get your weapon damage up.
Yep, Call of the Hunt on this one. And so that means I would get 2 of these. Because it's a crit.
Oh.
Okay, 22 plus 17 is 39, plus 44 is...
It doesn't take necrotic
80.
damage.
I know.
Because it's undead. I was just making it up.
Oh yeah. 39 plus 44 is 83. You nearly decimate this thing with that singular strike as you roll up and slam at some vital core solid part of this thing. It's not even a whole skull, it seems to just be a piece of one, but whatever you catch is burned away in an instant with this almost as bright searing flash of even more focused light that Caitlin lances out with. Red light puncturing out through the mist that is surrounding you all and making it difficult to see even the deck of the ship.
Ooh. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go for a normal attack for my second one. 21.
One's gonna hit.
And I'll just put a level 1 smite on that.
Okay.
So it would be this.
What does that look like as you disperse this cloud?
Yeah, just hitting anything that is solid, if anything is solid, and it just exploding into light, like through small cracks, and then eventually just completely incinerating. And then I may as well just move over here, so you can see Ku. That's me.
Alrighty. This one is not blinded. And it remembers who did that to him. Let's roll a d6, shall we? For no special reason. A cold, bitter blast of swirling winds are gonna come out from this guy here. Ashen, Malia, and Adelante, can I get con saving throws? You all get your +5 from Caitlin.
God damn it.
I reroll.
Okay.
I would also like to.
Oh, that
Okay.
worse. Damn, I failed.
Well. Okay, Ashen will succeed and take half. Malia and Adelante, you are both going to fail, but you've both succeeded on this save before and are not going to be incapacitated. 37 cold damage to those who failed. To the one who succeeded, 18.
I would like to use my reaction to take Malia's damage.
What is the distance for their reactions? Is it 30 or
30
60?
feet.
Okay, you're close enough.
Thank you.
I think
30.
Thanks for taking Malia's damage. Now I don't have to heal it.
Yeah.
Ashen, one of these things is Next to you, the other appears to be rearing back to assault your physical form with its hands.
Are you sure you don't want to go below deck and walk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Just kill the things.
I'm not so good at doing that, but I can attempt to do at 6th level. Oh, just cast it again. Okay. 6th level. Can I see this guy?
You mind measure. God, stop snapping to the wrong thing. Yes, you can.
All three of these.
You don't see that one or that one. These three.
All three.
Okay.
All three in front. DC
20.
20. Yeah.
Okay. That's a crit fail, a 24, and a 21. This one will fail and be. Poof.
So the
Vanished.
guy in front of me that I can see.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to re-roll that saving throw.
Saving throw. That is a 12.
Bye-bye.
Bang.
And I'll give Molly a little bow. That's me.
Alrighty. Ooh, Boshak.
Yes, we'll come over here for that sweet, sweet vantage.
Okay.
And, we'll swipe this man clean out of existence. Well, yeah.
Good lord. 50, 72 damage will very nearly bloody this unharmed creature.
All right. Yeah.
That goes hard.
The extra fury damage from Zoran always goes fucking hard. But set him up, get him. It's me.
Adelante.
So what's really funny?
Comedians.
That's who.
No, shut up. It's really funny because what if I just did the same thing?
Oh.
What if I just did the same thing?
Adelante, you are. They are. All three are lightly obscured from you.
Are they still likely obscured for me?
You can cast it on those two. Absolutely.
Alright, sure, on those two.
Alrighty, charisma save.
Wait, hold on. Before you make a further mistake, cast it at a 5th level. You're only going to cast it on 2 people.
Yeah, that's why I said 5th level though.
Okay.
An 11 and a 12.
Yeah. Thumbs up. And I just stand.
It's suddenly a lot less cold.
Alright, that's me.
Alrighty, we'll go to Zeren. Zeren, the things that you were fighting are gone. Zeren. Zeren, you're muted.
Yeah, we can't hear. Talk. My mic fucked up.
I get the feeling it's crossbow time.
Yeah, Val just said my mic fuck.
Oh no.
My mic fuck.
Try phone, perhaps? You have disadvantage on a crossbow. Because you are too far to see it.
The infamous period.
Yes.
You can roll again at normal to simulate disadvantage.
My
Phone
fuck.
dead.
Phone is dead.
Dog, what's going on over there? A 15 will hit. Four piercing damage. You do not get rage damage on ranged attacks. And you do see that it seems resistant to your non-magical crossbow. Just hammering them. The only thing. That's so fucked.
Fuck me.
Ren is flipping off the Spectral Cloud and Caitlyn. Okay, you're good.
Oh no!
Lummeling.
Not even.
Oh gosh. Oh my
Not
gosh.
even the toilet works.
Lummeling, get him.
Those are two eyes. Those are two eyes.
If you need a place to crash, you can come. You can. All right, as you're done, Malia. Ashen and Adelante are concentrating, brows furrowed like DBZ characters, keeping the enemies from being able to access this plane of existence.
Can I see this thing?
Sort of. It's blurry. It's so hard to see it.
I move closer, can I see this thing?
It's still so blurry.
Can I try to pew it?
You can at disadvantage. To your pews. A 16 will hit.
But how many of these? Hot minute
4.
4 of these?
It's a level 20 warlock. All of those will hit. Wow, very nice. 20, 24, 7. Alright, you slam 4 hardy Eldritch Blasts into this thing, dealing damage to it and the surrounding smog. Was that going to be you?
That's gonna be me.
Excellent. It's gonna get right up upon you. But first... Yeah, baby!
It's chillin' time.
It's time to chill out.
I don't know if you
bang.
guys have heard of Miller Time, but damn, they love that commercial.
Wait, people. Wait, I can do more with this.
I could do more, I swear.
Oh,
Here we go.
That's right,
Here we
baby.
go. All right,
perfect
this thing will fire downwards. I will say Caitlyn, I think, is going to escape. No, because
Depends-
you're on the same
depends
level as
how
Ku, so if
thick
this thing
its
fires
beam is.
down, it's a 10-foot thick beam, so it'll cover Ku and you, because you're only 5 feet above. So I need everyone but Zaren to give me a con save, please.
I was 15.
Ah,
feet
hold on.
above
That's my
the,
disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh.
she was 15 feet above me.
I was 15 feet above the deck.
Yeah.
Still not
No,
great.
Caitlyn specifically said I'm right above Ku.
Gone.
You're 20 feet up Ku. Okay, Adelante with the 19, Ashen with the 13, Malia with the 9, Ku with the 21, Caitlyn with the 21. Adelante, Ashen, and Malia are going to fail. That is going to be 40 cold damage, or 20 on a success. And you do succeed on your concentration, Kuposhak.
Mm-hmm.
Ashen and Adelante, I need DC 20 con saves for concentration. Adelante is gonna fail with
Hold on.
a
Hold on.
14. Ashen is going to fail with a 17.
Hey.
Adelante will succeed
I'm
instead
gonna
of
use
failing.
my once per session.
Okay.
Hey.
28 is going to succeed. Okay. Very nice. Guys, weather the blow. Taking the damage on the brunt, but using all of the skills that you have learned over your long journey to get where you are to resist this last enemy. Caitlin. Sorry, I got handed a candy right as I was delivering
Mm.
its
Sorry,
lines.
I got handed a pun right as you were delivering. Sure, there's only one live at the moment, so I'll go for a blank. I don't think I can make it.
Nope, not quite.
Wait, no, the fly speed was equal to that of the Raven Wings, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it would be 60.
Okay.
Hero here is fine?
Yep.
Cool. Boom boom. Why?
Because you said
Oh!
it last time. You adjusted it.
Did I actually crit that guy earlier? Or was I cheating?
Well, we'll never know now.
No, you didn't. That was
I
that was a
didn't.
18. Thankfully, that guy got banished anyway. So,
Well, that was the one I killed.
oh no, that was the
because
one
of
you
the
killed.
crit.
Well, one of the
Well, he
ones that's
stays-
banished might come back in a second then.
Something was paralyzed, and I set my thing to auto crit. I don't know
Whoops. Whoopsie.
when. Uh-oh.
Well, then
Why
would
don't
he
you
still
just
be
bring back
banished
the one
because-
that died? Make
You
it
just-
3-4.
I don't know how much HP it would have.
Good 24 and a 17 hit.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do that. Call
If
the
you bring
wild.
If you bring back one of the banishment ones, I want my
Ignore
spell
the
slot back.
necrotic.
Yeah, I'm gonna riot.
Little did
Burn the
I
high
know,
level
dude.
spell slot.
They're coming back anyway. If one comes back earlier, it's actually better for us because they don't all appear at once.
They won't appear at all if we focus long enough.
And then I
Bro,
made it
Jacob
this plane.
summoned these things like 5 days ago. I
Yeah,
feel
but
like they're
if
native
he
to this
summoned
plane.
them- If he summoned them, that means they're not native.
You took energy from the creatures of this plane.
No.
He summoned them from the air domain, or whatever undead domain.
Oh my womo. Shit to you.
The Conga Land.
Ah, that's me. I'll stay flanking.
Okay. This one that you attacked and thought dead rises again out of the mist.
I live,
And it-
bitch.
It gets you, it touches you with its spectral touch. A 23 and a natural 20, a real natural 20.
Real, yeah. I have 10 AC right now, so.
What do you mean?
Oh, right. Okay, 15 force, 10 necrotic, and then, oh, Jesus Christ. On a
Is
flying
this
weapon.
canonically the same one?
Yes, this is canonically the
Okay.
same one. It is.
So
it
I
is
do
a
take full
already
damage.
bloodied creature.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay,
I live,
do take
bitch.
full damage. 15 force, 10 necrotic.
And then 37 force, 23 necrotic. For 60 more.
23. Youch.
And I need 2 Constitution saving throws.
Oh. I don't like that. I'm above the ocean.
Okay, so your max HP is gonna be reduced by 33. Yeah, 33 total as you failed both saves. So mark down somewhere where your actual max HP is.
Yep.
And lower that. Then we'll go to Ashen. Ashen, it lived, bitch. Lightning bolt right through Caitlyn and Coop and Adelante. Trick shot it.
You think I have a lightning bolt?
I mean, kinda. Not exactly the fireball guy.
I'm not very elemental at all.
Yeah.
20-foot radius. Alright, so the guy behind Caitlyn, I can go ahead and cast Gravity Sinkhole so that it doesn't hit Caitlyn.
Okay, so it's gonna be pulled basically straight away from Caitlyn.
Yeah. Needs to make a con save DC. I don't know why it says 19 DC 20.
Okay. That's a 9.
29 force.
Wow, very nice. And how many feet is it pulled? Center of the sphere. It just says it's pulled. Okay, it is just pulled. So 20 feet back.
So it'd be like 10 feet to hit that 20 foot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yoink.
That's me.
Okay, you yoink. Cool.
We light it up.
No way.
Oh
way.
no! It isn't no way.
A 14 will hit.
Oh my god!
This thing is made of cloud. It's not
No
difficult
way.
to strike. 56 psychic damage will very nearly kill this thing. It is barely alive.
That,
If alive is even a word you can use to describe it.
that is me.
Okay. Alante.
Are you also hurt though?
Alante, I got a tummy ache that only mommy can fix. I need mommy healing. My tummy hurt.
Malia doesn't know healing spells.
Oh shit, I meant on oh, my Freudian slip. I meant on Alante.
The mommy part overtook everything else that was happening in the brain right
did.
there.
It did.
This is what this is what happens at night in Ashen.
We get a glimpse into the bedroom right there. That was crazy.
Call me a powerful wizard.
Oh,
Tell me you left the shape of my wand.
Here, guys.
Alright, where is the 30-foot point?
that I can just cast it on me and hit everything. Straight up on myself.
I don't think you can get Caitlyn.
No.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, it does. It does. It gets everyone.
Okay.
Wait, what? How does my 30-foot aura not hit you?
Because it's a circular aura.
Because your aura is 25 feet.
It says it's 30, yeah, but when I do this, it's 25. That's weird.
Because when you're measuring for that way, it's not measuring the square that you're starting in. The aura
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out from you.
So you have to measure up.
Roll 20's dimensions. Go horizontal and vertical. Diagonal fucks up.
Yeah, they have like because 5e you take the shorter for diagonal, so that's what the rules their rulers use. But that loses itself when you introduce real geometry into the equation. That's what like physical stuff when you're measuring radiuses and stuff. Yeah, they use squares or circles depending on the thing.
It looks so much worse as a square.
It does.
Because the thing is with an aura, when it comes out from you that way, the curve of it and Adelante not being in by the edge of it makes sense when you consider that you're also up another 5 feet and the aura is curving away from her.
This is the bell curve.
Get that circular aura back there. I hate get that square monstrosity out of my sight. Everyone heals for 23. Adelante, anything else?
My HP. John 117.
No, I'm okay.
Seren! Zeren! Another one has come for you to fight. It's all the way out there in the
This
mist,
is
away
fun.
from you, off the side of the boat.
So fucking rude. For real. Just for that, Zeren, I think you should fucking catapult
Hit
a whale.
crossbow again. I mean, just jump at him, you know?
Use
An
the
18
ballista
hits.
that's on the ship.
You could use the ballista. It's loaded. 6 piercing becomes 3 piercing on this one. You punch another hole into it. It actually looks like it hurts it because it has so little HP left. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Zeren. There's no need to swear. Malia.
Gonna. What's happening to this one? The one farther away?
Gravity.
It got sucked off.
The mage sucked off that skeleton.
It got introduced
Wow.
to Isaac Newton.
It's like should just pew pew, but if this one's still on the field and this one's almost dead and Caitlyn is right here,
Pew pew pews.
I'm gonna try to pew pew.
Pews made pews. You're gonna fire for the farther one or the closer one?
The farther one?
Aye aye. That is all at disadvantage, so I'll count that as your first 2. Those 2 14s
whoops.
will hit. Give me 2 more at disadvantage. 15 will hit, as will 22. That's all 4 hits.
Point.
27, 35 will nearly take this creature out. It definitely couldn't take another one of those barrages.
What the fuck just happened?
At the same
Alright.
time?
We gotta end combat before it gets to
What is this coordination?
before it gets to Val.
Is that gonna be you, Malia?
Let's see. Hold on. Can I?
No.
No.
I'm sorry.
Can I just
The,
like
the voice is one. I'm sorry.
let me just take cover. Let me just just keep the door cracked. I'll be ready to
Sure.
close.
You run into the confined areas. You can see that the captain is still there, ice covering his arm and leg. The crew that is sheltering with him are like trying to melt it with a kind of overstocked lantern.
There's one left. I'll just tell them.
You lied to them?
Yes.
Excellent. Roll deception. They are. Thank you.
just stay
Okay.
back.
Yeah. Caitlin.
Not correct. So no more cheats.
Both of those are gonna hit. You do have advantage, so that is the first one.
Oh, okay. So now watch me roll.
A 15 will also hit.
Let me just count.
Do it. Do it then.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Call the hunt.
What does that look like?
Much less brutal than the first time I thought I killed one. Oh, just a smooth slash.
Oh wait, did I just skip its turn?
You did.
That one was supposed to go just now. Oh well, you kill it before it even gets to go.
No. Fuck me up a little. It's fine.
All right, one touch for each of you first. Ku and Caitlin. 21 and a 30.
30.
Shield.
Yep. 18 force, 5 necrotic, Caitlin, and I need a DC. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you the DC. A con save.
Oh yeah, have my fucking health reduced even more.
We're gonna
let's see.
try.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
It will be reduced by another 5 points. You're no longer the 69.
I'm
Bad.
now the 69 of the battlefield.
Okay, you kill it with your first strike after it drains even more of your HP away. Fly over and try and hit the other one with that 15.
No. Actually, I might be able to kill it in one hit if I give it a mega smite. If I don't kill it, it'll probably kill me.
This. What are you, a coward? You are the scion of war.
Yeah,
Who's to lead the fight if not you?
let's hit it. So we're going with that 15.
15 hits?
And
These things are made of
that
cloud.
damage. And a smite.
Actually,
Smite.
before the smite, exact damage, what does that look like, Scion?
Oh, thank God. I'm gonna sign. Squeens for the 7th dawn. Yeah, sort of a little bit. I wouldn't say panic, but like out of breath, nearly dead. Just dashing over, sort of like fucking Omni-Man. And, piercing straight through its fucking shoulder blade, if it has one of those.
It doesn't really,
says
but where it
Misty Man.
forms one,
Yeah,
stab directly through.
and that was like 10 foot range, so I'm getting out of and landing a little bit.
In a
Yeah, I feel like
spray,
I'm time crude.
in a spray of water and wind, Caitlyn destroys the last 2 remaining spectral clouds, flits back to the boat, settling down next to Adelante. As Ash and Adelante finish their ritual to banish the 4 spectral clouds. You all see that while the mist seems to be receding towards the wall, it also seems to be splitting down the middle. And this whiteness that you see spread out before you passes and disappears for the next 20 minutes as you make your way through the wall in the dead of night.
Well, I killed the doorman.
Is that dead guy still here?
There's nothing but frozen blood on the deck.
Not looking too good.
You know who else isn't looking too good?
Molly
Your mom.
My mom. Oh, no,
probably
no.
turn back and look at them like, I think it's clear, but I'll come back and let you know when I'm sure. And then step out.
Heal me otherwise.
Go into it. Okay.
It's not worth it until I hit 50% health.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna go to sleep, and all our wounds are magically heal over anyway, so don't worry about it.
The fuck?
You telling me you don't know about that?
I thought you were always healing me in my sleep.
No, that's the power of the gods.
Should be plus 10.
If you
Jeez.
pray every night, you get healed up before you wake up.
Explains so much about people that I know. Well, you know, it's great. We're probably surrounded by a fuckload of undead now.
I can't imagine the crew will be too keen on pushing forward.
It doesn't
I tap the hatch with my foot. You guys can come out now.
They're in this door, which is over here.
Lower cabin.
Well, then I tap it with my foot.
Yeah, oh
You
God,
guys
he's
can
beating
come
you.
out now.
The captain will make his way over here.
Oh my God.
I'm
The
using
captain, followed by many of the sailors will make his way to the door and finish it. He's brushing like the last of the frozen ice crystals off of his arm. I don't know that 800 gold is gonna pay for all of our lives. If this is what we're headed into. What
Admittedly.
exactly was that? And what do you mean we're in it now? We're surrounded? He says, looking at Ku. Said something to that effect.
I'm kind of looking at the fog walls and shit. Like, are they surrounding us as we're going further in?
No, it's like a ring wall. Once you've passed through the about 40 feet of it, it stopped. And you're once again sailing now with it behind you. And you can see where you pass through, like, there is sort of a widening crack.
Oh, thank God.
From the looks of it, we've passed the barrier. Shouldn't be anything like that again, hopefully. And I doubt that'll be there on your way out.
Hopefully not.
I think I'd like to hear a little bit more about exactly where it is I'm supposed to take you. Well, they're a fair sight more dangerous than you even look.
Well, pretty much a lost city, yeah. Same time, we're kind of like bottleneck into the rest of this, aren't we? So, yeah, you know, we're trying to stop mass waves of undead from coming through. Didn't realize that they had undead giants. Sorry about that. But hopefully once we reach our destination, we can just jump off and handle the situation.
And that's when we leave.
Yeah, to a degree.
As per our arrangement. Drop us in the middle of the ocean, and we'll find our way back.
Unless you feel like, you know, waiting around in the safer parts until we're done.
I think we'd all feel more comfortable leaving as quick as possible. There are a lot of rumors about this part of the ocean, but I never believed them until now. Never heard of nothing like that though. And he'll step out onto the deck and like look over the railing at the wall, and you watch a shiver go down his spine.
Yeah,
You get the impression that, like most sailors, he is a deeply superstitious man. He just hides it better.
Well, I'll tell you what, Captain. This will be one hell of a story for the taverns on it.
I'm alive to drink in a tavern again.
Oh, you will be. Don't worry, I won't leave.
Yeah. I'll try and give you a heads up again, and obviously keep in watch.
Very well. Well, everyone needs to be getting some shut-eye. There's nothing left to look at on deck. Go on, get back to your duties. And I'll like clap his hands a couple times, and the sailors sort of jump into action.
Awesome.
I don't think it's going to do anything, but I'm going to use Cleansing Touch on myself.
Yeah. This is going to be a very spicy last few days of travel.
What? Spicy.
Why is it spicy? Yeah, I'll try to keep some of the spirits up. Captain, you don't mind if I go around and share a drink with some of the sailors? You know, just kind of lighten things up a little.
I'll shake his head. He seems sort of transfixed, looking back at the ship, or at the wall, off of the edge of the ship.
I'll pour a glass of beer from the alchemy jug and gladly slide that into his hand as he's transfixed. Go around and share some drinks with the sailors so they can try and steady themselves.
Alright. Everyone disperses back to their respective pursuits. Many of you injured, tired, take your time to bind your wounds or receive additional magical healing before heading to your beds. Some of you find comfort in food or drink.
Malia would go up to the captain and, I am sorry about the man you lost.
Old soul. Been on the boat a long time. This is important, right? And he's like clenching his knuckles on the railing. Beyond white knuckling, you can see his veins standing out in sharp relief on the backs of his sea-worn hands.
Did he say this is important?
He said this is important, right? Yeah.
Yes. Unimaginably so. I'm really grateful for everything that you're doing for us.
He casts a long, searching look into your eyes. And you're not sure what he finds in there, but he'll nod slowly and say, "Then I can't regret changing our course too much. As long as it's worth it. That's all. All anyone can ask you."
And she'll nod. And walk off and go heal up as well. Jeez.
Alright.
At our current pace, is it like sometime tomorrow we should arrive?
Yeah. Yeah. You all sleep. Most of you taking long enough to sleep in the morning and rest yourselves well. As you know, that when you wake, you are less than 100 miles from your destination.
I have a question. And only because I've played thousands of hours of D&D. Is my HP still reduced?
Let me double check.
It might be like 1 instance per day.
Until the target finishes a long rest.
Okay, so I'm just back at full.
No, you are at whatever your max was, and then as you complete the long
Okay.
rest, your max goes back up to what it was.
Yeah, so
So you're still injured, like
164, but my max is what it
Yeah.
should be.
yes.
Cool.
It's not a spell. Atalanta, you can either spend, if you have reagents, for, I would say, like a greater restoration, to do that
Yeah,
in the night, or you could
I
just
would've
heal
done
Caitlyn the damage in the morning.
Yeah, I would have done that from yesterday, but I didn't think that I needed to.
Do you have the powdered diamond?
I would have bought some. I know I bought stuff for Vivifies.
Diamond, you have to. I have to know that you have. It has to be a thing that you
Then
bought.
I
and
don't think I
Jushi.
bought the powder. I got
Okay.
it. Then you are stuck with what you.
You can heal. You can help Caitlyn in the morning if you would like.
For context, I was missing like more than a quarter of my max health. About a quarter of my max health.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, whatever I can do. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see a heal spell.
I mean, I could
you
just short
could
rest
just-
in the morning.
Oh,
Good.
you know what? That is.
I'm not really trying.
We should do that instead.
Unless we get attacked.
And we should do that instead. We could do the short rest. You'd probably serve us better.
As you are heading throughout the day, you short rest. You guys take a long morning, wake up almost at noon. Caitlyn sleeps in another couple hours. Gets up in the early afternoon as you guys are probably 20 to 30 miles away from your destination. You'll reach it in a few hours. Is anyone keeping watch? Is anyone doing that specifically to get closer and closer?
Hell yeah. So we only got a short rest.
Perception. If you want, you get your long rest, and Caitlyn is additionally taking a short rest because she needs to get her HP back from the reduction.
Ventilation.
All good. Death ward on.
Same three. So, Malia, Mage, and we'll say Zorin. I don't need it.
I'm
No.
not gonna death
Put it
walk
on
'cause I
yourself.
feel like it's gonna take us
I'll
a
throw
few
it
more
twice.
hours to actually get there.
Put it on yourself.
Yeah, I thought we were
Unfortunately,
close enough.
it
for
doesn't have to be a will. I mean, you guys are like, you are approaching it. You're not sure
Yeah,
exactly
I'll just
when
give it
you
to myself.
approach
I'd rather do it
Yourself.
like right as we're about to go underwater.
it. Okay, that's fair. I'm fine. Whatever you guys prefer.
I mean, are we
Alante,
more than
you
8
bless
hours
you bless
away?
yourself. You do not think so, no.
Yeah. So,
You bless
it's
yourself
fine.
and Ashen and Malia.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlyn looks on disapprovingly. Like, I would have waited. Whoever was keeping watch, give me a perception check. Look who said that they were keeping watch.
Yeah, boy.
So not a long rest.
Yes, a long rest. Then a short
Just
rest
one?
also.
Okay.
Ku, as you are looking out, it once again becomes noticeable to you how still the water is. Inside of this wall, it is almost like you are on a lake more than the ocean, especially this deep of an ocean. Almost no waves with white caps are visible, except those left by your own passage. And then you see something in the distance. At first you mistake it for a wave, but then you realize that it is some kind of massive serpent. Gargantuan in nature. It's several thousand feet away from you, and it only breaches a single coil, but that single coil stays above water for minutes as it swims through the water, invisible as soon as it disappears back into the surface. You can make out that it is fully created of water.
Oh, fucking gods.
Although barrier guards may have been on the edge, it seems that there are far more guardians below. As evening grows closer and closer, the captain will step out from the wheelhouse and let you all know that this is where you are supposed. This is as close as he can figure where you asked him to take you all.
And look at Adelante.
Yep. It's time to see what I can do.
There's a massive creature here.
Well, we gotta get in the water anyway.
Hopefully we don't have to go underwater.
Oh no, we definitely do. There's no way that I pull this thing out of the ocean. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go, so best wishes. Anyway, and she'll clasp her hands together, and her eyes will close, and she'll start her request. Our Lord, I've been your servant for all my life. I have walked in your grace, and your power dwells within me. This is our final mission. My companions and I are here to slay an evil that has been around for eons. I would ask that you guide us and protect us, that you give us power to go down and do your work. And I think she finishes her last word, and that's kind of when it starts. And I think her markings will like glow, like shine bright, and in the corners of her eyes the mountains will almost blindingly sort of give off like a radiance.
Fucking act.
And mechanically, I don't know what this would do, what I would say, but that's, you know.
You are all surrounded by an aura of light that will glow and settle and grow closer and closer and tighter against your skin until it forms a semi-tangible elastic field around every inch of your person. It is tight against your skin and looser against your clothes and is not restrictive of your movement. And as you all look around, you can see that every one of the 7 of you has this aura. You are all protected. The limits of this you're not exactly sure. But you do know that innately you all know that you have a swim speed. That's the way I will describe it.
Yeah, I finish this and walk up to the captain. I put my hand on his shoulder. Captain, you have done something today, the likes of which can't even be fathomed by mortal men. And you've assisted the world a great deal, and I thank you.
He'd remove his tricorn hat. May the journeyman watch over you all on your excursion, and may you find what you're looking for.
Thank you. May the mountain guide your passage back to port safe. And she'll turn and be like, so are we jumping?
Right.
Someone's got to find out if we can breathe underwater.
Jump.
He's gone. He's
Yeet.
he's dead, Jim.
I dive. Can I roll an acrobatics for a wonderful dive?
Yes.
I do the thing that divers do.
I belly flop.
I do
belly
the thing
flop.
that divers do, where you just like lean
Fall
up.
back.
Wait,
Yeah.
Could I argue that diving is a performance instead?
Okay. I'm gonna say, like, you guys have had all day, so everybody take this moment, look at your character sheets. If you don't have a backpack or a bag of holding to take something down in right now, I want you to uncheck or remove from your character sheet everything that you're not bringing with you into the crushing ocean.
Ironically,
risking
two bags of
losing-
holding. Okay.
Yeah, like that. A great example. Ku, you've got your weapons out and your bag of holdings, and that's basically it, right? Just clothes.
Yep.
Yeah. Besides that.
Magic weapons.
I mean, do I know if magic weapons would even like be? Well, I guess.
The only thing that doesn't fit in my bag of holding is my axe, and also I have Vega's refillable healing potions on my person.
I have like my mask and my armor and my hammer.
Are
That's
those
about it.
are those like on your
They're
belt?
on my person?
Okay.
But what about the potions, Caitlin? Your refillable potions? Where are you
They'd be
carrying
on my
those?
side. Like, I think I had to have like two of them on my side. Like,
Okay.
it's where you'd usually put like a little pouch.
Okay. Alrighty. One
Can
by
I give
one,
my
you
stuff
guys-
to Ashen?
You can do whatever you get. You guys have had all day to prepare, so you like. This is what I'm saying. Like, you guys
What
tell
am I
me if
adding?
you're. If you want to give stuff to Ashen, make sure they know, and they know that it's in the bag of holding. Like, basically, I just need to know what is out of the bag of holdings, and everything else is in them.
What am I adding?
Probably the only thing that I care to bring, and it's actually just the stuff from our dance competition that we won. She's just been holding on to it, like the best dancer pin and the fan.
And the hat. And the shoes.
Yeah, the hat and the shoes.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug your A-pod in there.
What is that? Other than the loyalty card, cloak, and armor, everything else I can just leave.
Are you not wearing the cloak?
I am wearing the cloak. Like, I'm wearing that stuff, so it should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just need to know if you guys have like a sack of like anything. Basically, this is the point where you guys have to leave behind things that are extraneous and you can't take into battle. So if there's anything that you can't take, just take a look and do
Well-
that. But you guys will, one at a time, finish your preparations and get into the water of your own way. Ashen
Dipping
belly
my head.
flops.
Yeah, drifting like fucking dead piece of wood.
Dead man float. Classic.
Can I breathe?
You under the water? Yes, you can.
Damn, I really wanted you to pull this fucking city up. And then we gotta go down.
Nate told me it wasn't possible.
Your god's a pussy.
Damn.
Yeah, the extent of divine intervention is basically any cleric spell.
Malia, as the last one on deck, because I assume Zoran has no compunction about getting in the water, you hear Aiden just, give several guttural swears under his breath before he gets into the water as well. He'll climb down the side. No fancy jumps in. He seems to hate every second of it.
She'll just nod to the captain in thanks and jump in.
Don't you feel happy going underwater again, Aiden? It's just like the cloud tower.
And as we wait for Val to get back, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
So if we have a swim speed, does that mean attacks are fine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
What the hell? There we go.
which is
Now I'm back.
fucking much more astronomically important in all honesty.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd be switching to my moon-touched rapier.
Hey, you guys are on your own. I have no spells while we're underwater. Except
No
cantrips.
spells. You're water resistant. Or the other one.
Oh, your book is not an enduring spell book, is it?
No.
Oh no.
I don't even think Zoran can take anything other than this fucking.
What the fuck?
Yup. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The only things I can cast are Shield, Shadow Blade, Haste, and Slow.
You poor
But
motherfucker.
But I would have imagined that you like the shit on your person would be fine. Like I think it's kind of silly to be like, only you get protected, but you have to go down there and fight with your bare hands. You know? Like that's kind of stupid. I don't think that makes any sense.
Fair? Fair.
Like, am I asking for too much? I think that's kind of ridiculous.
A question for the DM.
I lied. I don't
Alrighty.
cast Shield or Shadow Blade.
Everyone took the time to prepare their spells, hopefully, for today. We're all ready for the future. Caitlin, were there any last-minute,
Sure,
It's
I'll
called
death
death
word
words.
before I jump in the water.
you'll death word yourself? Okay, mark it down.
Oh, and
And, I
Thank you.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask, is it like, are we call? Like, wouldn't the stuff on you get protected? Like, I don't know.
It would,
I
unless...
think it's
that-
like kind of weird that like we have to go down there with no weapons.
I'm not saying you have to go down there with no weapons. That's not at all what I'm saying. I'm just... I want to keep track of what you have that's not in a protected bag.
no, she's referencing
Right.
my spell book. It's not an enduring spell book. I couldn't use it underwater.
But you have the protection of this spell. which
Yeah.
while it doesn't keep you dry, does protect you from other things.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so like our weapons and stuff are chill, then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was confused. I was like,
Essentially, what happens is that Ashen has a different component. Like you have a staff, I believe, or a gem that you use, Ashen.
The pearl, yeah.
The pearl to cast spells. So what is going to happen is that while you're underwater, you're not going to be able to change any spells, even if you take a long rest. You can't pull it out and use it. But
Cool.
anything that doesn't directly require your spell book, you're still able to. You can still cast spells.
Cool.
You guys drop in, and though you can feel the water pressing against you, it doesn't have the bite of cold that you know it should. Moreover, while you can feel how cold it is, it doesn't leach into your bones and steal at your heat. You seem to be protected by this thin layer of light.
Wait,
You learn that you...
I'm gonna ask one of the crew members to toss me down, like, anything like a fork or a mug, anything.
One of them throws their... They throw a coil of rope, like one end to you.
Oh, I'm gonna cut the rope and just take like I don't know, 3 inches of rope.
Okay.
What is the name of this ship?
The Bachelor's Delight.
Oh,
But a ship is not a location.
oh yeah, you're right. It would just send us back to the surface of the water. Never mind.
Hey, surface of the water is a good place.
Yeah, until we die from.
Oh yeah, true. Why would you teleport here when you could teleport like to literally any
You have
land?
you have the sticks, you have the other things, yeah. Okay. You learn that you have the ability to breathe underwater, that you're protected from the cold of the water, and that you all have a swim speed equal to your normal movement speed.
If we were really big brain, Caitlin, you would have used greater steed to get a swimming mount, and we could have all just held on as it went down.
I don't. Yeah, that might be possible. It mentions like horses and dogs and shit. I don't know if you can get like a giant seahorse.
Seahorses are gross.
I unprepared the Vine Steed because your boy was like, "There's no space for a fucking horse on the ship." I was like, "Fair."
A manta ray like Nemo.
Moana.
A manta ray, like Steve Owen.
You guys kind of float at the surface, all gathered together, kind of nervous to go down. Like testing the abilities that you have, making jokes, bickering amongst each other as you have been keeping the normal. But
Less.
the ship begins to drift away, and you realize that without the ship, it's going to be hard to tell if you're in the right spot. And then now's the time to begin heading down.
Less when there's a run egg.
Yep. Slim down.
I feel like I would have just started sinking the second I jumped off the ship.
Same.
You
Wait, head count.
would have if not for the magical protection. You don't have to actively swim. You could sort of just.
No, I just mean
concentrate
I don't
and
think Caitlin would have floated
Oh.
off the top. Just
Gotcha.
been like, "Get this shit over with. I'm underwater now."
All right.
Start going.
As you begin sinking down, it begins to get darker and darker. Until eventually you can see
Oh, I guess that's not.
the ocean floor far away from you. Ashen, you cast light on yourself?
Yeah.
Adelanto, you cast light on yourself as well?
Yeah.
Do you have dark vision, Atlante? As a
That's a changeling. No,
No. Oh, that's weird.
I don't think so. Unless I do, and I don't. I don't think so, though. I don't see why I would.
Changelings are like very magical. I feel like they gotta have dark vision.
Let me look.
As you swim down, you can see the ocean floor spread out before you. And you realize you are at a point of a steep drop-off. You can see that from where you alight, as you stop, you are about 600 feet down. It is taking you almost 20 minutes of swimming to reach this point. Outside of the unnatural magical light generated by Adelante and Ashen, and each of your small auras, it is only dim light that reaches down this far. The sunlight is almost completely gone, and you can see at this level, plant life, that which is not completely reliant on just the nutrients it could get from the water, and that still requires sunlight. This is the last zone that it can exist in. As you look before you, you can see that it drops down over 1,000 feet to the next section, where it is even darker. Even more crushing. Burl does not count as a tree, I do not believe. I don't know if it's a plant enough for...
Corals
Coral's a
are
living organism, it's
animals.
not like a...
Yeah.
Yeah. So like this level where there are like still tall kelp fronds and things of that nature that extend hundreds of feet upwards to slurp at the light, meager that it is, this is the last place he could use a spell like that. Those of you that know about the ocean know that as you head further in and forward, I'm going to move you all. The water above is huge and should be crushing you with its weight. But as you press further down, it seems that you are protected by this light. But as you reach this point, you can see that ahead of you, there is no more light from on high. This is the last point that sunlight is able to reach at all. And even as you alight, the sand at the bottom of this floor of the ocean, this shelf, is so packed down that even the small puffs raised by your feet are very quickly shunted back down and compacted. It is more like shale than a sandy beach. You can see the next drop off is another 1,000 feet.
Well, we ready to get this done?
Can't hear you. Too much water.
Hands. We learned diving hand signal.
Yeah, who's got telepathic bond? You all swim forward. Further, I will say, communication has become your biggest issue as you have gotten underwater. This spell did not grant you the ability to talk to each other supernaturally.
Subtitles.
I've used minor illusion as subtitles multiple times. It's a great use.
As you go to the 3,000 foot mark, this is a region of complete darkness. In addition to the crushing pressure, the lack of oxygen, the biting cold, it is so still down here. Anything that moves does so slowly at a glacial pace, conserving all of its strength. I don't think you could make words with prestidigitate. Oh, a small mark
Mm-hmm.
appear on an object or surface. And you can see at this point that there is a severe drop-off here. As you look down, you cannot see into the inky blackness the thousands of feet down. But you know that that is where your goal is. As you look up, you can see far, far away a single dot. The sun seen through 3,000 feet. As the sun sets. It has been hours since you came down here. It is evening, and the ship that has taken you to this point is long gone. You are in a place that mortal feet have not trod. The ages of the gods.
Do I get any like any sort of feelings or like is my is my fucking future and past sense tingling? Am I getting any fucking tickles in my brain?
Every step you get a different flash of different lives. A person raising a plow. Another one singing words of a song to cause a tree to bloom. A clash of two people in combat. A person struggling against an undead. Flashes, each no more than a few fractions of a second long. Not enough to remember, but enough to leave impressions.
Okay.
This is a place that has not seen life of your kind since the War of the Gods. And you look over the last edge at the depths of the abyssal plain. And something behind you causes a current. All of you are swept forward and off of the edge. You begin to fall down into the darkness. It is a long while before you reach solid ground again. The sheer wall that you were pushed off of towers above you before too long, seeming to stretch for miles into the infinite darkness and blackness above and beyond. It's impossible to tell, but those of you that did research know that the abyssal floor, the bottom of the known ocean, is supposed to be 15,000 feet below the surface of the water. Nothing survives down here. But you're not alone. With every hair raised on the back of your neck, you know that. Hours later, you find a hard, packed, rocky bottom. You could see dimly in the surroundings craters, torn cracks widened by centuries of water pressure, wrecks, new and old, loom out of the darkness like ghosts themselves. And the water around you thrum. Something is before you. You know not what, but all of you can feel it deep in your chest. A little farther. You're already on the path. You just have to keep going. You can all move freely on this map.
Slow, terrified shuffle.
We can't talk, right? Like in characters, right?
No.
Just signaling. Okay.
It's all just signaling and like looking at each other.
Little arrows and shit.
Who's the highest passive perception?
I have a 15.
He's dead, Jim. No.
16.
Zeren and Ashen. You can barely see it, but it's there. Something moves in the water ahead of you. And then you realize it's not in the water. It is the water moving. Something massive
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
that disappears into the darkness. But you sense it swirling around you, just outside of your vision.
I go by Adelante and grab onto her.
Your
No, in a
ears are
per-
down
In a
Hey, that's my
protective
light
way.
source.
in a protective way. Okay.
Not in a pussy.
You should get in front of me then.
Fine.
Ashen.
Who?
Yeah, I look at the stop sign that the mage just made.
Who you can see the same massive snake-like form you saw before as it turns. And as it gathers speed, the water that makes it up begins to foam, and its jaws open wide for you. We're gonna roll into initiative.
I just want to signal I hate this.
Really? You hate the being at the bottom of the ocean being attacked from the darkness by giant creatures?
Yes, because
You
I'm
hate that?
Very
That's
my
crazy.
character who fucking hates the ocean.
That's crazy. I also hate the ocean, and I went, what's the thing that I would hate the most? And then I did that.
I also hate the ocean IRL. It sucks, especially in Australia where everything can kill you, even in the ocean.
I feel partially relieved it's not a giant crab.
Octopus.
Just
one
wait till
person.
you see what it summons.
You son of a bitch.
Wait, Nate, you accidentally rolled like 4 times for that one.
Oh, that's crazy. You're so right. I did do that. Let me correct it.
5 times.
4 more times. Alrighty. Music is going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those people are in. As Ku points that out, yeah, no, we're not gonna do just uncomfortable deep sea noise. That would be horrific.
That would be the absolute terror.
A tidal wave is going to come in. It washes down from over the top of this wreck and over all of you. I need everybody to make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, fun.
Aiden needs to make a save.
Oh my god, play Momo Huevo on repeat.
Mama, whoa,
Okay. Caitlin is going to fail. Malia is going to fail. Ku is going to fail. Zaren is going to succeed. Ashen is going to succeed. Adelante is going to fail. Aiden will fail. So everyone but Zaren and Ashen fails. And you are rolled over by a crushing wave for 50 bludgeoning damage to all those who failed, 25 to those who succeeded. Everyone who failed is also knocked prone.
Is this an attack?
It is not. This is a tidal wave.
So I don't think being knocked prone does anything while you're swimming.
That is... Yeah, okay. Especially while you're magically swimming. So you guys get bowled over for damage, but that is it. You don't know where the thing is that did that. Was.
I squint my eyes. Where are you?
Something massive is going to emerge from the darkness. As it roars out of the water, this creature is going to slam into Zaren from here for a 31 to hit.
Yes.
That is going to be 30 bludgeoning and 7 acid. 37 total. And it's going to try and whack Ku with its tail for a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit on Uncanny Dodge that.
Okay. 25 bludgeoning, 8 acid, so 12 bludgeoning, 4 acid, 16 total. And it continues off into the darkness. Zaren.
Yes. Sorry. You said 35, right?
I said 37.
37. Okay, my bad.
And the 25 from before. The tidal wave.
Oh, my bad.
No worries. I bet you want, with all this bludgeoning damage, I bet you'd like to rage.
Oh
Got
yeah,
that
that is. Yeah. Zaren is going to rage.
Excellent.
And I'm gonna peek out to see if we can see. I see you. I point. And that's
Can see it.
that's it. I can't do much.
You move 20 feet. What's your speed?
40, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna go.
So
all the
as
way away.
when you rage as a barbarian, you can move half your speed, and then you can move your next 40 if you want to go fight it, or you can keep heading forward.
Oh, okay. But I can't attack it, right?
You could go over and attack it if you wanted to. You could swim.
Oh.
You have enough speed to reach it. It's only 35 feet from you.
Okay. Can I move here?
Yeah. This is a gigantic creature.
I don't want to say it's in real life, so it's kind of spooky. Anyways,
A nat 20 is definitely gonna hit, as well as 22.
wait, oh, I was close enough.
Your
to call
bone
it
counter appears to be broken.
What?
It's not rolling dice, it rolled a 2.
Huh?
Oh, may I touch your sheet for a moment?
Go for it. I don't think I've touched anything.
Does-
What the hell?
Oh, yeah,
Try
it's-
re-rolling. Try re-rolling your bone counter damage in the chat. Just click bone counter again. There we go. That's much better. Okay, so it actually is rolling dice for you now, which is good. Okay, so 9 plus 9 plus 4 is 22 on the first one, and 16 on the second. As it does not seem to like being hit with your magical weapons or shocked with your lightning. As you rip into this thing. Also, what people were you picking for Call of the Hunt? Same 3 as last time?
Yeah.
Okay, get your 15 temp HP, and that'll be you.
Mhm.
Ashen. You are one of the light sources.
Hello. I'm listening to whale sounds underwater. It is terrifying.
So,
I am going to Blade Song underwater.
mm-hmm. Fancy pants.
Down.
Okay. 30-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. Where's it going?
Oh, wait a minute. I thought this emitted light.
40-foot cylinder of bright light.
Yep.
Yeah, but how far is the light?
40-foot cylinder.
Okay. Somewhere over here.
I guess it doesn't emit. It's just the circle.
Yeah, that area has bright light in it. It's like a spotlight.
Ooh, let's not do that. Let's. $40, 30-foot radius.
60-foot diameter.
Oh.
I will. Drop that.
Quick draw.
Turn order's gone, I leave.
Oops.
What?
Okay. Con saves. One of them will use one of its legendary, what's it called? Legendary resistance to save against it, so they'll both take 10 radiant damage as you illuminate 2 of these creatures and begin concentrating on Dawn.
That'll be.
Okay. We'll go to this creature. This one is going to skirt the Dawn and attack the unprotected flank. A slam into Malia, a 28 to hit. 22 bludgeoning and 16 acid.
Okay.
And then it is going to tail attack Adelante. For a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
19 bludgeoning, 6 acid, 25 total. Ooh. These things are swirling like guard dogs.
This shit hurts.
This shit hurts. Time to fucking get out of here. Time to find the way.
If there even is a way. We are going to call on the Shadow Blade against him.
Okay. The only bright lights are within 20 feet of Adelante, Ashen, and that pillar of doom.
Alrighty. We are going to scooch up next to Zered and get on this way. That sweet advantage in the darkness. Try to change it as I cast that third level. Well, 24.
24 is definitely gonna hit. Very nice. 58 psychic damage is going to hurt this creature. It releases a bellow that all of you can hear as it echoes through the water.
Alrighty. That will be me.
Alrighty. It is that one's turn. It is going to try and slam and tail attack you and Zoran. A slam on Zoran, a 23 to hit.
Yes.
11 bludgeoning, half to 5, and 22 acid, not reduce. So 27 total. A tail attack on Ku, a 15.
Oh, miss sexy.
Adelante.
Yes. Hold on. I was stretching. Anyway. Oh wow. You're already almost dead. Holy fuck. Okay. It's warlock life. That's how you be living.
I guess. I'm living that squishy life.
Definitely done.
30.
4
35.
monstrous creatures
God
of elemental. Oh, sorry, you have to step to the right.
God damn it. Eh. Okay, 20. 30. Okay, yeah, okay, I got you. I get everyone.
Okay.
I wanted to stay where I was. Okay. Yeah, no. We're gonna mass cure these people are fucked.
Thank you.
And then we're just gonna center it on me because I hit everyone. That's the
Okay.
easiest way to
20
do it for my
healing
brain.
For everybody. Okay. Is that you?
That spell. Me looking.
Miyazaki.
That's
It's like a yes. Okay. Malia, there is a giant water creature, literally made of water.
Mm.
Judging by how hard this thing hit you, one of these things is probably capable of bringing down any of the ships that you're standing amongst the wreckage of.
I'll light him up, I guess.
Wall of light. All right. Draw me a 60-foot long wall of light.
Getting these two in it.
Sure.
Feet. Yeah, that's 60 feet.
Okay. One wall, O light. They make con saves. A 14 and an 11. They're both going to use legendary resistances to succeed and not be blinded.
Does it light up the whole area?
It gives off light out to 120 feet. So yes, let me put down a light source.
Nice.
So it can't hide anymore.
It's 120
Oh,
bright, 120 dim.
Yeah.
That's 240 out.
Oh my god, holy shit.
There's 4 of them.
The door.
the whole fucking
How's
place
that?
is lit up.
Hey, look.
Malia, as you call down a wall of light, there is a.
Bruh.
You can see that there is a massive stone gate to the north of you. The
Right.
darkness inside seems to beckon towards all of you. 7 radiant damage to each of these guys. Okay, that was
Running?
your action to cast that. Yep. You're gonna
Yeah.
run, swim, 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 there,
Swim.
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 Swim. Run. Swim.
Swim towards me.
I will point towards the door. Everybody look at the big door.
Get your ass over there now.
Malia silhouetted by the brightness. All you can all see is her outline pointed toward the door.
Well,
I don't know. I get the feeling that things made of water could probably fit in there.
One way to find out.
If there was some way you could use magic.
Use magic? That's heresy.
Malia, did you want to move? Did you want to run?
It's rough.
Or
it's rough,
bonus
I'm so
action
squishy.
perhaps on your turn?
I'll just move up. Maybe a little closer.
You're breaking combat. It'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Will it?
Yes.
Is it close
It
enough?
has not yet at this point that you have run to.
okay. Oh, he has a long way.
Oh, he got big arms.
You got that long thing in the law.
There you go.
There you go.
Are you good? You good, dog?
Fine, I'm good.
But
Alrighty, we go to Caitlin.
Just checking, Malia. Did you heal for 20 health?
No. Wait, what?
When
did
I healed
Auto-Auntie's
you
turn.
earlier.
God.
I want
Just
to
look like you're-
mass cured wounds.
Your health didn't go up.
I'm a squishy baby. Thanks.
save me.
Well, no one else has gone yet, so I can't really tell if people plan on running.
It's true. And we
If it
can't really
and still run, probably.
You know that the only person who has seen the thing has started moving in that direction. And now has her back to you, so can no longer communicate with you in specific.
I'm gonna turn around and, like, quickly just, like, poke at Aiden if he's not looking at me. Like, poke him with the bottom of my axe. And
He's
just
looking
gesture
straight at
towards
you.
the, I just point this way with my axe.
He nods.
Volume for once.
Yeah, I think I will just swim. want to go. I'll dash. I want to go as far as possible while keeping people in my orbit. So here. That'll
Okay.
be me.
All right. Aiden is going to run up next, just behind you, Malia. And as you're running, he's going to grab onto you. And he stops you running for just a second, and he holds up his staff, which is beginning to glow. And cast a spell. Are you willing?
Yes.
Okay. The two of you teleport via dimension door into the stone entrance.
Hog.
He then gestures for you to keep running, and thematically he begins preparing to cast another spell, but he can't do it yet on this turn. He's facing south. Seeing this, the remaining creatures are super not happy with you guys trying to do stuff. This one's going to get to here and take a swipe at Aiden with Slam. 25 is definitely going to hit Chaboy for 24 bludgeoning, 12 acid, 36 total. He weathers it like a champ. And then it's going to spin and tail whap Caitlyn for a 29 to hit, 20 bludgeoning, 15 acid. And it takes 17.
35. Well, no, because it takes half of the damage that I take,
Okay,
and because I'm resistant to it,
got it. So it takes 7 damage. Half
so
of it.
37. Did you say it was 37 total?
No, 35 total.
Oh,
35 or 17.
and I take 17, and it takes half of 17.
It takes 8. Good lord, that gets complicated with a lot of odd numbers. Okay. It's this one. Does anything bad happen when it starts in the wall of light? Only when it ends its turn in it. Okay. So it's going to move its incredibly fast speed to be right about here. And it's going to do the same thing where it attacks 2 people. This time it's going to be Malia and Aiden. Malia first with the slam as it goes by. Wow, an 18 to hit. Low old 18.
Would a shield help me?
What's your AC?
18.
Oh, then yes, it would absolutely cause that to miss. Very nice. I'm gonna take a tail to the face. A 25 is definitely gonna hit for 21 bludgeoning, 10 acid. He'll do a cheeky absorb elements on the acid. Take that. 26 total. But he is almost bloodied. Zeren, there are giant creatures made of water that are in front of you. However, they are completely made of water and offer no more resistance to keep running through them than water already does.
Well, I'm going to continue attacking. I have a question. Would I have opportunity of attack on this one? Because I have a turn, or is he too far?
You mean advantage?
Advantage. Sorry.
No, these things really can't be flanked. They're
'cause they're-
creatures of water that are so big that they're just giant coiled serpents.
Okay.
You are too small to be able to flank this thing effectively. You would need almost all of you to effectively flank this thing, divide its attention in that way. Its head and tail appear to be able to act completely independently because it's not its real head or its real tail. If
Gotcha.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just continue to attack the one in front of
Okay.
me.
Sure. It does. I mean, it did seem hurt by you and Ku's efforts.
Yeah.
Maybe a quarter of its HP between the two of you.
If I do reckless attack on it, is it just that specific one that
No,
he'll-
any creature has advantage.
This is pretty hard.
I do.
Would the acid damage be doubled as well? Or like
It's not double the damage, it's advantage for them to hit you.
I'm just
If they crit, the acid damage does double.
Never mind. Just in case. Just gonna do-
Both of those are gonna hit. Very nice. 17 and 14. Dropping and slamming your magical weapons into this thing, but it does feel like fighting the elements. This thing is a massive elemental force. There's a reason that ships don't come to this area, it seems. Perhaps these things are created. It's hard to tell. You know so little. Ashen, you can see Malia and Aiden in safe, dubious safety of the tunnel.
I will pull Adelante into my arm, spin us around, and point with my rapier as I, too, pull or cast Dimension Door.
Oh my god, sweep me off
What's
my
your
feet and stuff. Shut up.
Right.
As strands of violets and pastel pinks rip from where we are as I use the pearl as a spell focus
See,
and channel some wild magic.
And away we go.
wah, wah, wah. Oh, I didn't use myself, but you were me. Wah, 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 wah.
This time. Oh shit. I can move through these guys. They're large enough, right?
Yes.
They also have water form, which they can move through and be moved through. So you use what, 5 feet, 10 feet to get back to Adelan?
Yeah, I use 10 feet. And I will just. Oh, it's occupying a space, isn't it?
I think if they're big enough, you can stop in there for a time.
They can
Would-
stop on you, so I don't see why you couldn't stop on them.
Okay. Oh, I hope they don't acid burn me. Sorry.
You sure
So I
you
swim
want to
back
step there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
What's the worst that can
You die a horrible death.
All right. If that's you don't use your bonus action to move the thing.
I stopped focusing on it.
Oh. Okay.
I was only really using it for light. And it was going to be like a spotlight in the darkness until the wall of light was casted.
Go ahead. All right. This one is gonna get right about here as it surrounds. Well, kind of all three of you, sort of. We'll go for a slam on Caitlin for a 20 to hit,
Hit.
for 17 bludgeoning, 12 acid, or fucking 14, and it takes 7. Jesus Christ. Most annoying ability ever. And then it's gonna slap Ku more easily slapped with the tail. 33 to hit you, Ku.
Uncanny dodge.
Alright, you'll half the damage, so 13 bludgeoning and 14 acid becomes 6 bludgeoning and 7 acid. 13 total. I need a DC 10 con save. Alright, that'll save. 15 save. Your turn.
Alrighty. Especially since we still have some people who need to get evac'd and mages coming back out, we're gonna steady aim at the one we wounded heavily.
Okay.
Ku, you're the one who needs to get evac. What are you doing? Get out of
Psycho
there.
shit.
23 will hit. $58 damage. Will bloody this thing as you strike something vital, and a stream of high-powered water will shoot by you above where you punctured it, literally disrupting its control of the water that makes up its form with your psychic damage.
This is me.
This creature believes in reprisals. It's going to slam you. 20 to hit.
Shield.
A tail attack on the same. Wow, an 18 will still miss. Your little magical shield holding this thing back.
Coral crushing around me.
Adelante.
I'm a bit far for people.
Little bit far, but remember, you don't have to
I can
center
throw it out.
the thing
yeah.
on yourself. Yeah, you can put it anywhere within 60 feet of
I
you.
have to block them. I within 60. So I can center it like there, and then it'll get off. Sure. Why don't you do that? It's your favorite spell ever. Mask your wound.
Great
And
spell.
it is. That's why I use it so fucking much. And then we'll center
Hell
it like
yeah.
right here, because that gets all.
Okay, Ashen, Caitlyn, Zaren, and Ku will all heal for...
And there's my button. You only get 5th level. I'm trying to conserve.
20 healing.
It's as much as last time.
Is that your turn, Adelante? Do you want to do anything else?
Yeah. I'm standing.
Malia.
Question. What do I see
Answer.
behind me?
A
Darkness.
long tunnel leading into darkness. It is
Oh boy.
massive enough for one of those spectral clouds to walk through,
I keep moving.
or something even taller. This doorway is easily 75 feet tall.
Okay.
Bruce Wayne really upgraded.
All right. Can I pew pew the wall? This thing.
Oh yes, use your action to fire the wall at it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you make an attack roll or do I make a saving throw?
Tech roll.
You make an attack roll. Okay. You know, ranged spell attack.
Wow.
It's gonna be the same as your Eldritch Blast. So roll a d20 plus whatever your modifier for Eldritch Blast is. It's the same attack roll. A 19 will hit. On a hit, it does 48 radiant damage, and the wall gets shorter by 10 feet. Okay, it's already 50 feet. 18 radiant damage to this one. As it snarls and turns towards the wall and then back to you. You realize that these things may not be very intelligent at all. that's your action to do that. Bonus action or any movement. You want to run down the tunnel.
I want to wait for everyone else.
Okay.
And I want to maintain this anyway, so I'll probably stay where I am. Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, jeez. You shielded, so you didn't take damage. Right.
Right.
You were concentrating. It's 10 minutes from now. Caitlin! A little bit surrounded.
Caitlin's fine. She's gonna look at Goo and, like, be mad.
He was very focused and steady aiming at the Leviathan.
Actually looking wounded.
Don't be Caitlin.
Fuck me. What did you say? Don't be Caitlin.
I said,
I
what's
said,
it gonna
wouldn't let
be?
me-
What's it gonna be? I look more concerned about Zeren getting the fuck out of here.
Rosran's got 6 times your hit points. You get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna roll a d2. On a 1, I trust Goo. No, I'm gonna go help Goo.
Oh, shit.
I do not disengage from this creature.
You receive 1 attack of opportunity. A 20.
Hit.
16 bludgeoning, 20 acid, so 8 bludgeoning, 10 acid, and this thing takes 4 bludgeoning, 5 acid, so 9.
Alright, then I'm just gonna hit it. 'Cause
You're gonna hit this one. Okay.
my little squishy girl ain't running away. 21? 18?
Both of those will hit.
Bim bim, and I have Call the Hunt, so.
This thing has less than 100 HP left. This thing, tougher than Zeren.
And then I point my axe at Ku, and then point it at the fucking cave mouth.
Where there are 2 very big Leviathans.
That's me.
Alright. Aiden was gonna try and do something if everybody ran this way, but everybody didn't ran this way. So,
Zeren can't
he's
tell.
gonna do no blame, 0 blame. He's gonna pick from his few spells that are not fucking fire. He'll pull a page straight out of Adelante's book. Let's go with a Sunbeam. Out from him to hit these 2. Cause them to make con saves. The closer one will succeed and take half and not be blinded. So 12, the other one will fail and use a legendary resistance to succeed and not be blinded and only take 9. He is concentrating on Sunbeam. Now it's the Leviathan's turn. We're back at the top of the turn order. It's time to slam and tail. Let's slam Ashen for a 29 and tail Adelante for a 27.
Ow. I
Ashen,
want
that is.
mine blinded.
You want yours to make a save. Okay. Ashen, that is 27, bludgeoning 11 acid, 38 total. You want me to reroll yours. Yours is the tail. That is a 16 instead.
Miss.
Very nice. Yours misses. This one is gonna strike at Caitlin with a slam and Ashen with a hail. Slam, Caitlin, 24 for 20 bludgeoning, 19 acid. So 39 halved to what?
It'll take 10.
It takes 10, you take or you take 19, it takes 9. Okay. Hail attack against Ashen. Jesus, a 33 for 18 bludgeoning, 9 acid, 27 total. Zeren. Silvery barbs. It re-rolls the tail. That's a 20 instead of a 33 to hit you.
That'll miss.
All right. Zeren.
Understanding, seeing Caitlin go to the cave, but this thing is so close to dying. We might as well take care of it.
Both of those are gonna hit
I did my reflex.
for 24 on the first and 15 on the second. This thing is not doing too hot. It is more injured than any of you.
And I will,
Oh, actually, it's exact. It has Molly, you feel a kinship with this thing as to how injured it is.
Mm.
I feel like any attack that could kill it could kill you. All right, Zeren, are you gonna stay where you are?
Yeah, I think it's better I just stay here.
Excellent. Love to hear it. Ashen,
Oh,
once
my-
again in the belly of the beast to teleport somebody out.
You
How's it
guys are
feel?
fucking annoying. I am going to make this easy on all of us. I'm going to cast
Magic missile at level 6. Okay, so 3 plus 5, 8 darts. 8d4 plus 8, please.
Oop, subtract 1. It's 27.
27 will once again heavily damage this thing. It is now far more injured than any of you.
Because nobody's moving, I'm going to just... and invoke 2 attacks of opportunity.
No you don't.
Okay, well. I'm going to usher as best as I can with my hands to get away from the fucking door.
Okay.
That'll be me.
Koshak, you feel a terrifying movement behind you as this thing tries to snap you up. A slam and a tail, one after the other. 26 and then a 31. I know you already have shield. I
Yeah,
believe
both
those
are gonna hit no matter what.
The slam hits first. That deals 29 bludgeoning, 16 acid. That is...
I'm gonna tank that one.
Okay, that is... Okay, yeah. You do
That
tell
doesn't
me how much.
count as him hitting me, so it
Oh,
none
okay.
of the other bullshit happens. I can't resist
Okay,
this.
you just
anyway.
you can't get resistance. Okay, the second one hits. The 31 on the tail is for 17 bludgeoning, 13 acid, 30 total. DC 15 comms. save. Holding onto your Shadow Blade as this thing slams its full force into you, and Caitlin staggers in the water, and then the tail comes around and mollywops you. You just barely hold on to your sword.
I hear the nice loud pop of a magic shield breaking.
Poshak, it's your turn.
With that, reeling from that, I am immediately dropping the Shadow Blade, which, going to my second favorite thing that everyone forgets I can do. Especially with that, I am now booking it as literally there's double images of myself going 80 fucking feet into the tunnel, not provoking any attacks, period.
Alright.
I stare.
There's just a trail of bubbles past you, Zoran, as Ku seem to zoop away.
Everyone just disengaging. I have no idea. My back's turned.
Everyone's
Fuck.
walking away in the same direction. Are you telling me? Are you telling me he doesn't look? at
He's
his fucking order?
raging! He's
Bro,
a raging
Do
barbarian!
you see?
Why do you think I stuck over there?
What the
It wasn't
fuck
for
do
me
you
to
mean?
prod. I knew Zoran didn't say shit.
Let's all leave.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
all
also-
leave Zarin and Ku
also,
behind.
I didn't.
Okay.
Also, no, you can't even get mad at me. I didn't even walk over here.
Everybody's so mad.
I
I
didn't
am
even
mad.
walk over here. You can't yell at me.
Avalonte's the queen of telling people they can't be mad at her.
I knew
Um,
Zoran wouldn't fucking see this why I stuck by his
What
side.
did I even do?
It's
What the fuck? I'm
true.
keeping you alive. What the fuck?
I don't need your goddamn heal.
Zoran and Caitlin. This
I
thing hits you with a tidal wave. I need strength saving throws from both of you. Zoran will succeed. Caitlin will not. 54 bludgeoning, 27 to use Zoran, which you would then again have to be what? 13? So Zoran, you take 13. Caitlin, you take 54. This is not an attack.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
He's immune to that now anyway, because I hate him.
Ah, true. True that, no doubt. And it,
Wait, not that?
Oh, wait.
no, you're knocked prone, but it isn't, you're not knocked. It then slams down on top of you, enveloping you in itself and raising you up off of the, ocean floor. Apologies, my brain died in the middle of that sentence. Adelante.
Huh?
It's your turn.
My brain also.
Combat.
How could it die? You're not doing anything.
Got him.
Says the barbarian.
Bitch, I'm tanking. I'm attacking.
Your brain? What are you talking about?
Alright.
Attacking. Tanking.
No way you're actually getting upset over this fucking D&D conversation.
Keep going, keep going.
You're far. You're cool. I don't know. Why are all my spells fire too? I feel like I did. Me and this guy share a kinship. I don't know. Guiding bolt. No, these two are close to me.
Caitlin is also surrounded by a new red aura. The amount of blood that has poured out of her in the last 6 seconds.
They shouldn't have been standing it for so long. Okay, well,
I tried to give him time.
I don't know, man. Here, have a heal. I pressed the heal button, but it didn't go up. Have a heal, Caleb. You're with us. You're with them. Yeah. Alright, there you go. I throw my hands up.
I love when the party can't talk to each other. It's so funny. It's even worse than when they choose not to talk to each other.
Gosh.
If you have further speed, you can keep moving down the tunnel in that direction.
Sure.
Okay, you incurred 2 opportunity attacks.
Ah, you motherfucker, you.
What a face.
As they both use their control over water to slam you against the walls. That is a 28 and a 24.
I'll just take.
Hey, you tank their reactions from Inzor.
Okay.
Actually, that's before Zora.
Whatever, man.
That's probably a crit.
46 damage on the first one.
Okay, just give it to me total.
Okay, 46 plus, 81 total damage. As they catch you and slam you against first one wall, and then the next is you stagger out of their range.
They fucking ping pong me.
You are now also, if you move up to your speed, 5 feet off of the edge of this map, running down the tunnel. Good?
Yeah.
Malia, you just saw Adelante get ping-ponged. There are now Adelante-shaped dents in the wall at the 20-foot mark away from these things.
But she's conscious and legging it.
She's running. She is now more hurt than you are. She has less left in the tank than you do.
Okay. But Molly can still see these two.
Yeah. The lummoxes.
Kill the one on him. Kill the one on him. It's weak.
And a pew pew with the door again. I mean, with the wall.
Action to pew pew with the wall.
Yeah.
Okay. A 16 is not going to hit. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. That is unfortunate.
Yep. I guess that's it. You still gotta wait for them to make it past the door. Past the threshold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go. Do you want to follow? Do you want to stay at the entrance? Caitlin.
Hello. This one will do full damage to me if it hits me, so I'm gonna hopefully kill it. One hit. 18.
An 18 will hit.
I assume this creature is not undead.
No.
So this and a level 4 smite.
And necrotic damage, right?
Oh yeah. That's a 2d6. 6.
I think it's 86.
Yes, one singular E of 6. Does it yet live?
It does not.
Okay, and then I'm going to use my second attack to punch Zoran in the face.
Okay. You let go of Blood Drinker. A 15 will not hit Zoran.
Motherfucker!
He catches your hand and growls at you.
For real.
He doesn't wear a shirt. I don't have anything to grab.
Careful by the pant buckle.
He literally grab his belt and pull him for like
Grab his dick and
2
twist
feet.
it. Give him the old dick twist.
I'm not gonna pull him the whole way because that'll slow me, right?
Yes.
I just want to
And
like get his
actively pull you.
attention.
You-
Yeah, I just want to like tug him a little, like fucking let's go. And then I'm gonna swim this way.
Okay, you incur an attack of opportunity from this one.
Yeah.
26
Yep.
for halved because you haven't damaged this one. 14 bludgeoning, 7 acid. That is already halved. And then it will take half of that, so 7, 3.
Cool. Oh, and then my turn ends right as he gets me under 100 health, so... Bing!
Very cool. We'll go to Aiden, who's going to try and Sunbeam again. Get
Thinking. I believe in him.
he can get these two. You can't get that one. You can get the two closest to the door. Just stand in between them. Fire. And Sunbeam. A little bit bigger this time. And con saves. We're good at that. 13. This one will use another legendary resistance. This last one. The other one rolled a 29, so we'll take another 11. Now it's these Leviathans' turns. This one's gonna turn to attack Caitlyn. Slam. A 17 will miss. Aiden with a 26, which will hit. For 32 total. Make a con save. Advantage. Goodness gracious. That will save. This one is going to do the opposite. Slam on Aiden. Actually, no. This one wants into the tunnel. Eeny, meeny, miny. Aiden. Okay. No, yeah, it does want Aiden. Slam. 24 to hit him. 25 damage total. And he makes another con save. That one is not going to succeed. Or wait. Yes, it will. 13 beats a 12. And then 54. Okay. A 19 will strike the druid again.
How rough is
for
Aiden?
27. He is
You know,
very,
doesn't matter. I'm gonna take that full damage from that.
the second one.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
that's
one.
27 bludgeoning, or sorry, 18 bludgeoning, 9 acid, 27 total. And we'll go to Zeren. Zeren, you can see everyone is over there. There are now 2 Leviathans trying to get into the tunnel that are kind of being fended off by a druid who's being slowly crushed. And everybody else is running. They're waiting for
I'll
you.
just dash over.
Okay.
$40, $80, yeah. I can do double, right? My,
Yeah, if you dash.
Yep. So that's 55. I'll take all the opportunities attack, whatever that is.
Okay, you take 2 opportunity attacks, 2 slams. 28 and a 21. Okay. I will give it to you. I will give it to you halved already. So, first you take 24 bludgeoning. Then you take 35 acid. So, 59 total.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. As you fucking start booking it, and you can now beat everybody down the tunnel. Ashen.
How far is the end of the tunnel?
You cannot see it. It extends beyond what any one of you can see.
How far is the light that I can see? Because the wall of light extends how far down this tunnel?
It only goes like maybe 20 feet because it's cutting the corner here, right? It's coming from the side, so it casts like a long shadow along the wall, but maybe to the edge of the map, say.
How far is Adelante's light from where she's standing?
Adelante gives out light for 40 feet ahead of her. She's 5 feet off of the edge of the map, so that light is math ahead of you.
Okay, well, I'm going to pull Malia into my arms and then point my blade again and dimension door the edge of Adelante's light.
Okay, so 40 plus, so you're 45 feet off the edge of the map. Molly, are you willing for this dimension door?
Yeah.
Okay, the pair of you are far ahead.
Am I out of range for the light?
What is how far away can you be from your wall of light?
What's this?
It's too far up for me to scroll to find.
Range is 120 feet.
Does it say like if you're out of 120 feet it disappears?
Nope.
In theory, you could just
We can just
Yeah,
keep it
go
up.
unless it says specifically.
The only thing it says is you can only hit creatures with a beam if you can see it within 60 feet.
They
of
have
the
to be
wall.
within 60 feet of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can look back down the tunnel and you could see this Leviathan, and it is within 60 feet of your wall, certainly.
Okay.
So if you want to make me another attack.
It's not my move.
It's my
Oh, sorry.
your move.
It's just Ashen picking me up. Like, are you like
Got it.
fireman
Apologies.
carrying me, or are you just dragging me through?
No, I held you in my arms and zipped through the water.
Dimension
Okay.
Claw.
Wow.
Um,
Like dance move. Okay.
so that was my action, so I can't really hold an action. Can I say I want to move with Malia if she moves?
No, you can essentially begin to run on your turn. Then she'll run in, like, right after and behind you as soon as she gets her feet, which will take the amount of time between your two turns.
Yeah, I'll like about 50 more feet.
That's your speed?
No, I'm just not rushing into the darkness.
Oh, so you want to be how much farther? 15 more feet, you said?
Yeah, 15.
Okay, so
Or,
we're at the 60 foot mark. Okay. You head forward. The light that you cast on yourself earlier extending outwards into the dark tunnel. It extends straight as an arrow as far as you can see. It's time for Leviathans. This Leviathan is going to send a tidal wave careening down the tunnel. It is 125 feet long. That means it is going to roll down the tunnel and hit everybody. I need strength saving throws. Only Ku and Aiden are getting the benefit of Paladin Aura.
Is this hitting me?
Yes, this is hitting
Hey,
you.
what's the DC on that? Because I don't think I can physically make it.
DC 24.
Yeah, I can't make it.
Just made that shit.
Nope.
Zaren, Jesus, Ku makes it. Adelante's just gonna miss. Caitlin's gonna make it. Molly's gonna fail. And Ash should fail. Okay. 39 bludgeoning to those who failed. 19 to those who succeeded. If you succeeded and your name is Zaren, you only take 9. I need a concentration saving throw from Ku, Aiden, and Malia.
Already done. Succeeded. Thankfully, it's the way it worked.
Aiden will Oh, he didn't even roll versus his fucking. He didn't even give his strength save. I forgot it. 15 fails, so 39. Oh, Aiden's on 1 HP. That's fun. He definitely lost concentration because 17 is not half of that. So no more of that spell. Malia, do you have Warcaster?
I do.
Okay. I believe a 17 is still not going to beat it because you did take the full 39. You needed a 19.
Mhm.
Okay, so the wall of light is going to wink out, as is your biggest light source.
How much further is Adelante off the map?
Adelante is only 5 feet off of the map. She's 5 feet away from the
Okay.
square that she's in. Ashton is 60 feet from the square he is in. Let's see. Kuposhak.
Alrighty. Hopefully to distract it long enough. Just
Let me add walls here.
15 coming in to try and sting this one on the way out. Oh yes.
Oh, Nelly.
It's-
That's not a real crit. That's an 11.
Oh damn it. Hold on. Well then, 28 and 8. adjust
Okay,
it.
so 36 to this one. Okay, offhand attack.
No.
Okay.
Then we will spend effectively 20, 25, and then bonus action dash 40 off screen. Hoping Aiden can follow. Kinetic jaunt does not promote.
Yeah. Yeah. So you are another. Your speed is 35.
My speed is 40.
Your speed is 40.
If I wanted to, I could actually outpace her around with 120 foot move speed every turn.
Yeah, but you quickly run out of. You start having to make con checks to not even die. Okay. That's you, Ku.
Mm-hmm.
Adelante. Oh, Adelante was knocked down by that last wave. Were you?
Oh,
Death Ward.
Death Ward.
Death Ward, you're on 1 HP. You and
you
Aiden
tried
are
to give
both
it
at
to
1
Zara.
HP. You run. You run your speed, 30 feet. Okay, you're 35 feet off the edge of the map. Mass Cure Wounds for 3. Oh my god. Unwhisper and reroll that because you shouldn't be whispered anyway. But Jesus Christ, that was 3 ones on the D8. Okay, 14 healing for Zaren and Aiden. If you're talking, we can't hear you. Just so you know, you're muted. Would it hit Caitlyn as well? Is that what you're saying? Oh, you know you're okay. All right, Caitlyn, you can also heal for 14. Everything okay?
Bedtime.
Okay. All right, if that's you, then we'll go to Malia. Malia, you're 45 feet away. You can see Aiden struggling at the doorway as these things are crowding in. It's still unclear whether they can come down the tunnel, but you don't see a reason that they can't.
And Caitlin's not in here yet?
Nope. You can see her running around the corner, but in this moment, as you turn to look back She's not yet in. Aiden is standing at the gateway. If you want to prepare to do something when Caitlyn gets in, that's fine. Or when Aiden runs, that's fine. But
I can hold my turn and let Caitlyn go first.
you can't hold your whole turn. You can describe a specific action, like casting a spell or taking the dash action to run a direction that happens on a specific trigger, like Caitlyn and Aiden being a certain distance down the tunnel. Or one of these things coming in. You
Because if
cannot
I were
delay your
to,
whole turn.
I was just hoping that maybe if I could recast Wall of Light to break line of sight with these things and completely block the door.
You absolutely could wait to cast. You could prepare to cast Wall of Light as soon as Caitlyn got past Aiden. Cast it right in front of him.
Yeah.
I don't think the Wall of Light is tall enough to cover the whole doorway, though. This is a very tall doorway. Wall of Light is
60
only
feet?
60 feet long, but how wide?
I can orient the wall, however.
I know, but how wide? What? It's not a 60 by 60 square, right? It's a wall.
Yeah, it's 60, 10 by 5.
Yeah, so even if you put it 60 vertical, it's only covering 10 of the 20-foot wide door. So it's not going to block the whole thing. I just don't want you to think that it would be able to stop it completely. You need it to be double the size.
Okay.
It's a good plan, and I don't begrudge you your plan. It just would not stop something that's made of water. The
Yeah,
way you've
but-
been able to move through their spaces, they can move into other spaces and small spaces.
Mhm.
You've not yet used your Mystic Arcanum today. There are bigger spells that could stop stuff. I could suggest Wall of Force. Would create enough of a wall, a big enough barrier for you to plug up this entrance. That is your big gun.
I want to save it, sorry, because I don't know what's next. I don't think I could pew anything. Not really.
What do you mean by which pew pew?
Eldritch Blast? Would that even work? Can these
You
things
can-
even take force damage?
You see no reason for them to not be able to take force damage.
Okay. I guess I'll just try shooting.
Think of them like a water elemental. Oh goodness, which one?
Which one can I better see? Probably this one.
This one, because it's closer to Aiden, and you can see his dim light aura.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That'll hit, that'll hit, that'll hit, and that'll hit. Wait, you rolled them all from the last one. Roll one from the crit one.
Oh.
Your crit one will do more damage. I'll take the 2 13s and the 10, but give me one with the crit damage. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 26 from the first two, another 10, and then 28. We'll bloody this one as you slam into it with 4 giant Eldritch Blasts. Very nice.
And keep running down the
That's it.
hall.
That's a max damage Eldritch Blast crit, ladies and gentlemen. Mark the day, mark the calendar. You run another 30 feet, Molly. You're now 75 feet, 15 feet past action. Caitlyn.
Hello. Caitlyn is going to swim here. And then she is going to turn around, point her axe forward, and I believe, going by math, she's going to cover about 50% of this door with the Wall of Force. Because you can only make 10 by 10 squares. And this thing is like, what, 75 feet tall?
Yeah. So you need two.
So you'd
to
need 2
bridge it.
cars.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that's what Aiden was preparing for. If not, it'll stop Aiden from getting fucking bitten as he runs away for at least a couple turns. As a big shimmering red wall appears with the symbol of war emblazoned in the middle for a couple seconds, and then it fades back to being invisible.
Fuck yeah.
And I'll grab Aiden by the shoulder and point at the top part, which is not covered, and be like, huh? Like, can you do that?
Aiden will nod and point for you to run.
Alright. I believe I'm here. 15 minutes.
Thankful of your shield, he will run 20 feet to here. Aiden is going to turn back, plant his staff, and cast Earthquake. The cracks and breaks that the tidal wave running down this unnaturally straight hallway widen and deepen as the ground begins to violently shake at the entrance and rubble begins to fall as all of these Leviathans are swept back by the earthquake and the falling rocks from the mountain. Caitlin, Zaren, and Aiden, you sprint after the rest of your group as the entire shelf falls on you. Burying all of you in darkness not fit for mortals. And that's where we're going to end today's session. Congrats, guys. It's like midnight and you're at the crushing bottom of the ocean with real angry Leviathans after you. You did it!
Thank you for running.
We killed one of them.
Alright, I'll see y'all
killed it.
in like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
2 weeks for this game. Nice
No
big old
boo.
cliffhanger.
And then I'm going to Japan the week after Eileen comes back, so it'll
No
be 3
way.
weeks.
No
Oh,
way.
well, never mind. I'll see y'all in a while.
Pepperoni.
And then I'm
I got us off the boat! I got us off the boat! Wait, don't leave!
And then Jake's going
Bye.
to Japan. And then Josh will be going to goodbye.
Bye, good night.
And then Josh will go to Japan.
What the fuck? No, I'm going to Australia.
Yeah, Japan will come to us.
The archipelago will
gosh.
cross the ocean.
Right. Yes, I have to finish packing and make my bed
Go
and
do that. Go do that right now. Go do that right now. Go do it right now. Here, you know what?
yeah,
I'll private call
Rappa's
you.
downstairs. Huh?
I'll private call you and yell at you.
Wow.
Yeah, he will. I believe it.
That'll help.
100%.
Middle
I am. I'm
as you
actually,
fall asleep.
yeah, I'm actually going to bed because I work.
Beep beep.
It's fair. Rest all
Beep
that.
beep.
Bye-bye.
Alright. I'm still gonna private call them. I'll maybe back later if y'all are awake. Bye.
Bye.
Have fun.